Right, let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Orioles, Blue Jays from Rogers Center in Toronto. They're getting ready to do the national anthems for both Canada and the U.S. right now. And we're going to get started here in just a few minutes. Good to have all of you in the house for what I'm hoping is going to be a fun time. I think we're live. I'm thinking we're live. Yeah, it looks like we're live. Just hasn't flopped over on this side yet. Let's make sure it looks like it's live. It doesn't look like... Oh, there it goes. Okay, now it looks like we're live. There we go. Well, welcome in, everybody. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. If you're in here or you're coming in, good to have all of you here. There's a couple people in watching at the moment. So I think we're live. We should be good to go. Just want to make sure I... Yep, okay, good. So we're ready. All right, good to have everybody here. Orioles, Blue Jays from Rogers Center. Hey, Daniel Berry, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm sure there'll be some people popping in, but I'm glad to have everybody in here tonight. As usual, we'll do our goals for the night, sub-goal. For the night is going to be 6:30. I will put that out there right now. So that's going to be our sub goal for tonight. Hoping to get to 6:30. We have 624, so we already picked up one. Pigtown Sports, welcome in. Good to see you. I don't know. I hope not, man. I really hope not. But you're right. They're not going to give us a time frame for that. That would be a really kick to the groin if we lose him for the season, on top of everybody else. Our light goal for tonight is going to be 35. It doesn't sound good, but again, I don't know. I'm one of those. I'll wait for the bad news when we get the bad news. But yeah, if we lose, John Means really wasn't pitching for the Orioles much last year anyway, so he's not the big loss here. If you have Bradish, if you have Burns, you have Grayson, you get Dean Kramer back. Cole Irvin's been pitching really well. Albert Suarez, maybe Cade Povich, who just got called up. He's on the taxi squad. I think he's going to pitch tomorrow afternoon. I think we all know that. You got to do what you got to do. Teams have lost players, and let's just hope we didn't lose him. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. No, it doesn't sound promising at all. But that being said, I think they didn't say anything about an injury. Usually they'll say, well, he's got some soreness in there, this, that, and the other. All they said was, you're right, it doesn't sound good. It's worrisome because we've had so many injuries. So I agree with you. I think there's a reason to worry a little bit, but I won't get too worried until they actually say he's done. So hopefully they won't. Before we get started, let's talk lineups for tonight. For the hometown Blue Jays, they got Schneider batting first, Varsho second, Guerrero Jr. third, Bichette fourth, Springer fifth, Justin Turner sixth, Kirk seventh, Kiner Falefa eighth, and Kevin Kiermaier ninth. They actually got a really good lineup. I'm surprised they haven't been hitting at all this year. A lot of their guys are really underperforming. For the Orioles, of course, batting first at shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Second at catcher, Adley Rutschman. Batting third, first baseman Ryan Mountcastle. Fourth, in right field, Ryan O'Hearn. Fifth, DHing Anthony Santander. Sixth at second base tonight, Jordan Westberg. Seventh in left field, Kyle Stowers. Eighth in batting eighth in center field, Cedric Mullins. And batting ninth at third base, Ramon Urias. So, Connor Norby is not going to start the third game of this series. He got the first two games. I would assume he'll probably be in the lineup tomorrow. But congratulations, Connor Norby, on his big first hit of his Major League career last night. He hit a 2-run homer for his first big league hit. So that was really good news. What scares me most is if he is hurt, teams are going to rob us for prospects, and we'll have another Flaherty type trade where we are desperate. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. You're right. I mean, but then again, we don't have to be fleeced. We don't have to make these trades. You know, I think the Orioles can just say we're going to go with what we got, and maybe the offense has to carry them. And you know, we'll see what happens. But I agree with you, Picktown Sports. Your points are valid, and there is cause for concern for sure. Pitching wise tonight for the Orioles, Albert Suarez is on the mound. He has got a 1.57 ERA on the season, pitching really well for the Orioles. And for Toronto, it's Barrios. He's got a 2.78 ERA. So on paper, it looks like it should be a good pitching matchup. We shall see. Paul Engel, welcome in. Sony 4K, welcome in. Good to have all of you here. Yes, let's go. Sorry, just checking my phone, getting ready for the game here. Orioles are really playing well again. You know, they're the one thing they are doing that really has been a big positive to them is their record against the American League East. They've done really well against the East this year. Just got to keep doing it. You know, if they can win today, they'll win another series against an AL East opponent. They're 39-20 on the season. They have the third best record in the American League. Fourth best record in all of baseball. And it's just been amazing. It's funny, but you look at the... somebody was saying this the other day. When you look at the baseball, just look at... The American League is so much better than the National League. Like, it hits hands down better. In just the American League Central, there's 4 teams over 500 in the American League Central right now. The Guardians, the Royals, the Twins, and the Tigers are all over 500. In the entire National League, every single team, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams over 500. 4. The AL Central's got 4 alone. All right, now the American League is the stronger league by far. By far. It's not even close. So we'll see if that continues all season. I think, you know, part of it, look, we talked about injuries. You know, the Braves, they're struggling right now. They lost the MVP of the league. And the probably what would have been another reigning MVP again this year. He probably would have went back to back the way he was playing in Ronald Acuna Jr. They're struggling. Look, the Yankees haven't had Garrett Cole yet. They lost Garrett Cole so far all season. Now I think he's pitching rehab, but they've lost him. They're in first place. So injuries happen in this game, and if you're deep enough, you'll be okay. You really will. And I think the Orioles are deep enough. They don't, for some reason, I don't know. I'm not worried. I guess maybe because my expectations aren't high. I don't know what's going to happen. And the sad part about it is I thought that this year was their window, especially when they got Corbin Burns. Now, what they need to do is they need to just... let's say worst case scenarios, Bradish goes down for the season. They've now lost Bradish and Means for the year. Because I don't really count Tyler Wells. Tyler Wells to me wasn't a starter on this team. He wasn't going to be a starter. That's not a big loss to me. Bradish and even Means to a lesser extent is not a big loss. It's just we're not as deep as we were now. But if we lose Bradish, that's a big loss. At this point, the Orioles just need to make it to the playoffs. Continue to play well. Make it to the playoffs, and then anything can happen in a short series because you're going to have Burns probably pitching twice. You can have Grayson pitch a couple times. And if you have to, you go out and get another starting pitcher. But I'm sorry, maybe it's just me. But I don't know if I go out there and I break the bank and send 5 prospects to get the big pitcher. I don't know. I just don't know if I do it. You know, you're going to give up on Heston Kjerstad? Are you going to give up on Connor Norby? Are you going to give up on Kobe Mayo? Oh man, I mean, I guess at least 1 or maybe 2 of those guys have to go. Is Chase McDermott going to have to be packaged? Cade Povich going to have to be packaged? You can't have it. Not if you're looking for long-term success, and I guess that's the key. Jeff Snook, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, right. Spencer Strider's gone too. That's exactly right. You're right, Jeff. Yeah, they lost Spencer Strider as well. So, I mean, it's important that with these injuries that come up, every team has them. All the big teams. The only team that really hasn't hit the injury bug yet is the best team in baseball. That's the Phillies. And part of winning is staying healthy. It really is. So we'll see how the season goes on. Look, there's still 100 games to go. I think, personally, my opinion on Bradish is they want to skip some starts so that he doesn't wear down. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. Maybe they're just pulling my leg and there's something wrong with him. But I think because they have all these games in a row, they have like 40 games in 41 days with only one off day. I think that's what it is. They're trying to find ways to give a little bit more time. But here we go. First pitch from Barrios to Gunnar Henderson. Ball outside, ball one. So we are starting 7:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1-0 count to Gunnar Henderson. Here we go. Next pitch. Ground ball to the third baseman. He bobbles but picks it up. Throws to first just in time to get Gunnar Henderson. So Gunnar's the first out. That'll bring up Adley Rutschman to the plate. Good to have everybody here. Thank you, guys. We already picked up a subscriber, so we're now only 6 subscribers away from our goal tonight. Our goal is 35 likes, and I think we're already at 7 there as well. Jeannie, welcome in. Good to see you. All-Star voting has started. Don't forget to start voting for your All-Stars, folks. Adley Rutschman is ready. Here's Barrios' first pitch. Ball high. 1-0. Rutschman really having a good year, batting .305, 10 home runs, 40 RBIs, and .812 OPS. He's 3 for 9 in this series. He's having a really good season. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ball outside, ball 2. The Orioles, before last year, the Orioles have struggled against the East. Look, when they were bad, they were kind of the laughing team of the East. But they've really been better over the last 2 years. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ball. Oh, that was outside, and he called it a strike, and Rutschman's looking at the ump. That was a ball. At least according to the box, it was a ball, but he gets the call. 2-1. Hey, Laura, welcome in. L-O-R. Chua, Laura, welcome in. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball right there. Strike 2. 2-2. Back to even in the count, folks. Good to have all of you here. Orioles get the win tonight. They'll win the series. It's a 4-game set. Tomorrow's game is an afternoon game. The Orioles have not announced their starter yet. I think that a lot of us expect it to be Cade Povich, one of our minor league pitchers that just got called up. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a foul. We're going to do it again. Just got called up. He was pitching really well. He's got like 5-0 in the minors with a 3.15 ERA. Strikes out a lot of guys. The big thing was they wanted him to learn to limit his walks, which he's done. He's done a really good job with that, being more efficient with his pitches. So here's the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball to right field. That might get down, and it does get down. The second baseman can't get there. This right fielder was too far back, so that's a base hit for Rutschman. He continues to hit, and the Orioles got a man on first with 1 out. He tried to jam him on the inside, but Rutschman was able to get the bat head on it, and it just is out of the reach of the second baseman, and the Orioles got a 1-out hit. That will bring Ryan Mountcastle to the plate. He has just been tearing up Toronto pitching. He had 2 home runs last night, 5 RBIs in the Orioles' big 10-1 win. He's batting .286 with 10 home runs, 29 RBIs. First pitch to him. Right there, strike. It's interesting because he's got 10 home runs, but he's only got 29 RBIs. So he's really not driving a lot of guys in. Would like to help you out tonight, Walt, but the Twins never win in New York. No, they don't, Jeff. I agree. And that's no disrespect. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Foul. 0-2, just like that on Ryan Mountcastle. It's one of those things. Like, the Yankees just have the Twins number. They just do. And, like Cleveland seems to have the Orioles number. And it is what it is. It's fine. Victor, welcome in. Good to see Victor. So Malley's in the hole here. 0-2. The man on first. With 2 strikes, he's batting .211. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a foul back. got to give Mountcastle credit. He's really done a better job this year of not chasing balls out of the zone when he's behind in the count. He's been much more selective, and it's really been to his benefit and the Orioles. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Mountcastle, that's the one that last year would have got him. That's the one. Low and away, he checks his swing, and it's a ball, so it's 1-2. That's the pitch where he has gotten better, talking about Mountcastle. He has really learned to lay off that low and outside pitch, and it's made him a much better hitter. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in. Good to see you. Yes, everybody, please hit that like button. If you're new, please consider subscribing. 14 watching. Mountcastle's ready. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And they got him. Swing and a miss. It's funny, I just talked about how he hadn't been swinging that low and away pitch. They went right back there again, a little bit closer to the zone, and they got him to swing. So that's 2 outs. That ball starts out in the middle of the plate, looks like it's a strike, and then it just dives away from the hitter, and he can't get a bat on it. So 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn on the season batting .270. He is in the box, and here's the first pitch to O'Hearn. Ball outside, 1-0. Well, the outfielders just need to improve by having better at-bats and getting on base more than once. Don't have one game where you get a hit and then you go 6 games where you don't. They need to be more consistent. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a foul back, 1-1. Curtis Blake, welcome in. Good evening, Orioles fans. Let's go O's. Amen. Good to have you here. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here. Good to have everybody in the house. We are up to 18 likes, where our goal was 35, so we're already more than halfway to our goal. Ryan O'Hearn steps out. So we're at a 1-1 count. Man on first. Adley Rutschman with a 1-out hit. He's on first, and he's still there. Now O'Hearn's got a 1-1 count to him. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's a curveball right there. Good pitch. His curveball's working well. Strike 2. 1-2. Kurt Blake, good to have you here, buddy. Thanks for being here. So Barrios has gone 6+ innings and had 3 earned runs or fewer in his last 4 starts. So here we go. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a foul. O'Hearn's keeping the at-bat alive. Weather's great in Florida. It's warm, but we've been beautiful skies, sunny. Been watching all the launches, the SpaceX launches. They had a NASA launch today from Cape Canaveral. Get to see them. It's been really nice. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. Looks like it's going to stay in play. No, it's not foul. It's to the left fielder. He comes in and he makes the catch. So there you go. 1 hit, 1 left. We're going to head to the bottom of the first inning. No score. Weather's really nice down here. It's warm. It's definitely warm, but I got away from Maryland because I didn't want to deal with the cold. It's June, so I'm sure it's not cold up in Maryland anymore either. It's funny, Pigtown Sports, I actually lived, when I was a kid, I lived really close to Pigtown. I lived off of, obviously, I'm assuming you know Pigtown really well. I used to live off of Washington Boulevard, Monroe Street, where the old Montgomery Ward is. There's Monroe Street, there's Payson Street, Washington Boulevard, Carroll Park. I used to play baseball as a kid at Carroll Park. I used to live right up off of Monroe Street when I was a kid, so I know Pigtown pretty well. Used to have a girlfriend that lived off of Carey Street, which is down that way. So, yeah. Know that area really, really well. So the Orioles are looking to have Albert Suarez give them some length tonight. I think they really are hoping they get some length. They got it last night, so the bullpen should be pretty well rested because Corbin Burns went 7 innings last night. Any trade talk rumors? No, I haven't really heard anything on the Orioles front. Everybody keeps talking about Mason Miller. Here's my take on Mason Miller. The Orioles a few years back sent some really good prospects to Boston for Andrew Miller. And he was fine. He did good with us. but they didn't win anything. And then Andrew Miller was gone. So they got him for a year, I think. I worry about Mason Miller. Bullpen guys, for the most part, are very volatile. You'll get 1, 2, maybe 3 seasons out of them where they're going to be really effective. And then from there, in my opinion, it becomes a crapshoot. So Mason Miller is a guy that I just don't know. What are you willing to give up? Are you going to trade them a Kobe Mayo and a Connor Norby for a reliever? I don't know. I think you will, Laura. I think you will see Connor Norby tomorrow night. So Suarez is ready. Here's his first pitch. And that's right there. Strike. That ball was actually a little high, but Rutschman brought it into the zone and gets the call. He's such a good framer. So David Schneider's at the plate, 246 hitter, 7 home runs, 30 RBIs on the season. Suarez is working fast, 0-1 pitch. Another fastball. That one's a little bit higher and taken for ball 1. 1-1. Last time out for Suarez, 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run. So he pitched well. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the outside slider. Just on the outside corner. David Schneider swings at it but can't get to it. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Way high, ball 2. Like way, way high, ball 2. That ball was really far up there. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul back. I always like to cover up the score on the thing there, guys. It's just my thing. Kurt, I don't know if they haven't actually announced it yet. They keep doing the to be determined, but I think he will. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's the one thing I have noticed about Albert Suarez in his starts that I've seen. He is fastball heavy. Like very, very, very fastball heavy. He's got good velocity and the movement's good, but he is. Here's the 2-2 pitch, fly ball, center field, hit really well. Looks like Cedric's going to get there, and he does on the warning track. Makes the catch. That's the first out of the inning. Jeff says, these kids like Miller throw so hard, every pitch seems like a ticking time bomb to me. Hard to invest a lot in them. Hey, there's my wife. There's Melissa. So that'll bring up Varsho. Here's the first pitch to Varsho. I'll touch on that in a minute. Look, I've always been a big proponent or a big advocator for not every pitch has to be max velocity and max effort. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike. 1-1 count. Not everything has to be max effort, max velocity. If you take a little off the pitch and it helps your command to be able to command your pitches and put them in certain spots more, I think that's more important. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just outside, ball 2. But the problem with baseball today is baseball with these new analytics, they talk about spin rate, velocity, and things of that nature, and they really kind of promote max effort and max velocity. And I don't think it's smart. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, here's a fly ball. That ball's hit well down the right field line. It's not going to get caught. It's in the corner. It's going to be at least 2. O'Hearn gets it back in. He overthrows the cutoff man, but Gunner's backing him up. So a 1-out double for Dalton Varsho. And just like that, Toronto's got a runner on second. I think it's part of the reason why we have so many injuries in today's game. They also don't develop these players to be able to pitch multiple innings like that, and pitch longer, and have their arms strengthened to the point where they can take the wear and tear. So here's Guerrero, first pitch to Guerrero, swing and a miss, strike. There's back in the day, Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson, Greg Maddux, Jim Palmer, Sandy Koufax, Bob Gibson. Those guys would throw 250 innings, 300 innings. They're throwing hard. They're throwing high 90s. Some of them were. Why didn't they get hurt? Here's the 0-1 pitch. I think Palmer missed one season due to that. Jersey Mike, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Look up Greg Maddux. What about him? Greg Maddux is one of the greatest pitchers of all time. He only threw 91 to 93. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. So he's got him in the hole now. This is where, for me, again, I talk about this every game, and I'll probably continue to harp on it. You get ahead with strikes, you get him out with balls. So he's got a 1-2 count on a hitter that's a free swinger. Doesn't have to get a lot of the plate here. You don't want to throw anything in the middle of the plate. See if he'll chase. You got one to waste. It's a 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and the foul. And it was right down the middle. He just missed it. I don't think that was the location Suarez wanted. But welcome in, Mike. Good to see you. But yeah, you look up Greg Maddux. Greg Maddux, one of the greatest pitchers of all time. First off, the movement on his pitches was just phenomenal. And he just had pinpoint control. He could put it anywhere he wanted to put it. And it showed. Here we go. 1-2 pitch. Ball high. Check swing for Vlad. So 2-2 count. That's the 16th pitch right now for Suarez in this inning. Well, it is, Mike. It really is about location. It's about being able... I'll go over it in a minute, my thoughts. Here's 2-2 pitch. He got him right there! Slider in the low and away, and Vlad is not happy. I don't know if he's mad at himself or if he thought it was a ball. It catches the zone, and that's strike 3. And I don't think Guerrero is happy with the ump, but that's a strike. It gets plenty of plate. It's right there. Big out for Suarez. Big out. That'll bring up Bo Bichette. Bichette's having a down season right now, batting .238 on the season. Here's the first pitch to Bichette. Whoa, inside, almost hits him. Ball 1. So here's my thing. You know, the old saying, and again, I'm an old school guy. When you pitch, change speeds, in and out, up and down. That's how you pitch. You change speeds, you go in and out, you go up and down. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that's a line drive. Caught! Nice catch! That ball was headed down the line, and a nice catch by Ryan Mountcastle at first base. It was a line drive right at him, and he makes the catch, and that's your inning. One hit, one left. We're heading to the top of the second inning. No score. But so while we're at break, I'll go over a couple things. And I'm sorry if I'm loud. I get excited during the games, folks. Pitching to me is about movement. It's about changing speeds, keeping the hitter off balance. It's not about, in my opinion, it's not about blowing them away. Because these are professional hitters. They can hit 100. They can hit 102 miles an hour. You might get one or two of them by them. And you might get one or two at-bats by them. But if you want to consistently get hitters out, you've got to be able to change speeds and locate your pitches. It's just that simple. Pedro Martinez threw 95 to 98 miles an hour. But he also had one of the most devastating changeups in baseball. He would throw you a 97 mile an hour fastball, and he'd come right back with a changeup at 83. And actually, his changeup was his best pitch. So, with Maddux, Maddux had a great fastball. Not velocity, it was movement. His two-seamer would go, it wasn't an up and down. It wasn't an elevated two-seamer that went up. It went side to side. It went like 3 to 9, 9 to 3, 3 to 9. That's what it would do. His two-seamer went side to side. It was just amazing. His ball would start out of the zone and then come back into the zone in a fastball at 93. And hitters gave up on it because out of the hand, it looks like a ball. And that's just, I think, what we've gotten away from in baseball today. Is we've gotten away from how to pitch. It's more about throwing now. I just don't like that. Just not a fan of it. Anyway, here's Anthony Santander. First pitch to him. Strike right there. 0-1. Well, yeah, Mike, that's exactly right. And that's all based off command. Barrios is set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one on the inside corner, but it does catch the plate. Strike 2. 0-2, just like that. So already Santander in the hole. He's batting .223. His average is coming up. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checks it. Ball in the dirt. He did not go. 1-2. 16 people watching. Thanks, gang. Good to have you here. We actually picked up a subscriber. We're only 6 away from our goal. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you being here. So right now, Santander's batting .370 with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs in a 7-game hitting streak that he's got going on. So he's hopefully starting to break out of it. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, right field. That ball's way back. And that ball is gone. He hits it into the third deck. Anthony Santander gets a pitch middle in. He turns on it and elevates it. And that, just like that, that ball is gone. 12th home run of the season for Anthony Santander. And the Orioles take a quick 1-0 lead. Right in the wheelhouse. Middle in. And he just turns on it. He's heating up, and that's going to be really important for the Orioles. They need to get their outfield production going. 1-0, just like that. That's his 17th career home run against the Blue Jays. That's the most against any opponent that he's faced. That was really he hit that ball a long way. Jordan Westburg, first pitch, swing, ground ball to the second baseman, throw to first. They got him just in time. Good play. Ball was off. It was hit up the middle. Westberg's out on one pitch. But Westberg hit it up the middle. It hit off the pitcher's glove, and then the second baseman made a nice play. So 1 out, just like that. Westberg doesn't even... first pitch swinging. And that'll bring Kyle Stowers to the plate. Stowers is batting .348 on the season. When he does play, he's doing well. Here's the first pitch to Stowers. Curveball outside. Ball 1. 1-0. Let's see where we are on our likes and everything else. Likes are up to 22. That's amazing, gang. We got a good shot. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swinging and a foul at the plate. 1-1. I like to see guys swing through the ball, try to hit it more up the middle instead of pulling everything. So we got an even count at 1-1. He's ready. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Stowers swings a foul down third base line. Third baseman's giving chase, but it is out of play. We're going to do it again. Well, Victor, I got to be honest with you. Santander is a free agent at the end of the season, so I think you'll have an opportunity if they want to go that route and pay him. He's a outfielder, pretty good outfielder, not bad. He's a switch hitter. He is productive, but he is prone to being very, very streaky. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging another foul back, so Stowers stays alive. He is streaky. He will go a month where he will carry the entire team, and then he'll go a month where he couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. So, for what it's worth, think of it that way. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball. That ball's going to get down in right field. It got down quick. Stowers makes the turn, but no, he's not going anywhere. So base hit Kyle Stowers just over the second baseman's head. And the Orioles, just like that, have another runner. Man on first with only 1 out. Yeah, Victor, just so you know, Jersey Mike's a big Mets fan too. And the thing about Santander too, guys, Victor, Mike, good guy, good clubhouse guy. So here's Cedric Mullins. Here's the first pitch to Mullins, swinging a foul back, 0-1. Mullins is really struggling this year. I was on Hayes' case for the longest time, but Mullins is batting .181, 6 home runs, 22 RBIs. He's got a .544 OPS, gang. .544 OPS. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He squares the bunt and he puts down a good one. Oh, but it just goes foul. That was a really good bunt. I thought if it stays fair, it's an easy hit for Mullins. That was really smart. The third baseman was back. He squared the bunt and he put it down. And it looked good for a minute there, but then it just went foul. So Toronto catches a break because he's safe if it's fair. They're not getting him. But now he's behind on the count, 0-2. But no, Santander, he is a good guy, good clubhouse guy, good player. He's just very streaky. And when he's good, he's really good. But when he's bad, he is really bad. He swings at everything. So here's the 0-2 pitch to Cedric Mullins. He could use a hit. Here it is. That ball just outside. Mullins takes it. Woo! I don't know if I could have took that pitch. 1-2. He gets the call, though. So a 1-2 count for Cedric Mullins with, again, Kyle Stowers on first base. 1-0 Orioles off the Anthony Santander home run. Here's the next pitch, just a little bit further outside. Ball 2. So Mullins gets the count even to 2-2. Rios is set. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Cedric Mullins. Ball outside. Stowers goes. Throw to second. Oh, they called him out. They called him out at second. The Orioles are going to look this over. I don't know. That was really close. Stowers is sitting there. The Orioles are checking it. They might challenge this. I think he's safe. Oh, man, that's going to be close. Are the Orioles going to challenge it? No, they're not. They're not going to challenge it. So I guess they thought he was out. Where'd they get him at? Oh, right on the top of the arm. Yeah, he's out. Okay. So he is out. So 2 outs. So Stowers is caught stealing. 3-2 count to Cedric Mullins as that was a ball. Here's the pitch. Ball 4 outside. So they walked him. See, they should have held Stowers. I'd like it, though. I'd like the fact that they're being aggressive and trying to make things happen. I don't have a problem with that steal there. He's got to make a good throw, and then Bichette's got to make a good tag, and they did. So kudos to them. Mets up 8 runs in the 9th. The way our 9th things have been this season, you never know. Oh, you're fine, Mike. I'm sure of it. Throw over to first. Mullins is back. Just in time. $15 people watching. Anybody new? Anybody new in here? If you're new, first time coming in, good to have you here. Let us know. So Mullins has got a nice lead at first base. Here's the first pitch to Urias. Ramon Urias is playing tonight. He's playing third base. First pitch to him. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-1. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. He's 6 for his last 10 with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. So he's heating up a little bit too. Again, Mullins has got a good lead at first. He's going. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. Throw to second. Not in time. And that's a steal for Cedric Mullins. So I like the aggressiveness of the Orioles. They are running on Alejandro Kirk behind the plate. And they're running on Barrios. And this time they actually get the steal. And man, now the Orioles got another runner in scoring position. Counts 1-1 though. I guess they called that a strike. So if Arias can come up with a base hit here, the Orioles should get another run. Mullins can run. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, right field. That ball is down. That's past the right fielder. That's going to score Mullins easy. And Urias is going to get in second. Here's the throw. Just in time. He just makes it. A 2-out big double from Ramon Urias. And just like that, the Orioles have taken a 2-0 lead. And that's what I like to see. He went with the pitch. Went the other way with it, got it by the right fielder into the corner, and it's a 2-out, 2-base hit, RBI double for Ramon Urias. And that gets us back to the top of the lineup for Gunner. Nice. Vicky Pauly, welcome in. Good to see you, dear. Gunner's 0 for 1 after a ground out his first time up. Should be swinging early. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. That ball was close. If they'd have called it a strike, I probably wouldn't have been upset, but they called it a ball. So 1-0 count. I know the Blue Jays have not been happy with this umpiring crew this entire series. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ball outside. Ball 2. They're getting better, Victor. They are starting to heat up. They're getting there. Gunner is set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ball outside, ball 3. So they're kind of staying away from him here. So 3-0 count. You know, even with the 3-0 count, the Orioles already up 2-0. I think he's got the green light here. If he gets a pitch middle in, or in his zone, or it's where he expects it or wants it, he could be swinging. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Curveball. Nice pitch. Just there. Just in the low corner of the strike zone. Strike one. 3-1. Wow, he went with the 3-0 curveball. He got the call. So a 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Ground ball off the pitcher's glove again. But Bichette is right there. He gets it, throws to first, and that's the inning. But the Orioles get 2 runs off the Anthony Santander home run and the Ramon Arias RBI double. And it's 2-0 Orioles. We're heading to the bottom of the second inning. Good to have everybody here. I apologize again, gang, if I'm being loud. It's just kind of what I do. I'm just excited for the game. I can't help it. Good to have all of you in here. 15 people watching. That's a lot. That really is. For me, it's a lot. And we're a very small channel. 624 subs. And I'm sure a lot of those folks are from my Disney channel. As you can see behind me, we're big Disney fans here. I do have a Disney channel called Mouse Talk, where we have almost 18,000 subs over there. So if you like Disney content, Disney live streams from the parks, be sure to check us out over there. If one of my mods could share out the Disney channel for us, I'd appreciate that. I do a lot of talking on the live streams as well. Not so much when we're on rides, but otherwise I do. But good to have everybody here. Thanks, guys. You can set your clocks by the Twins' failures in New York. 4-0 Yankees after 1. Oh, man. That's too bad. I do like Disney a little bit, Mike. Just a little bit, though. Lately, just a little bit. With everything they've been doing, I'm not overly happy with them. I think the honeymoon's over. No, I'm fine. I'm just kidding, folks. I don't want my Disney fans getting upset with me. Oh. All right, I'll be right back since we're on commercial. Don't go anywhere. All right, here we go. So Albert Suarez has got a 2-0 lead now to work with. And let's see if he can make this a quick inning and get the Orioles right back in the dugout to start hitting. Here's George Springer, first pitch to him. Outside, ball 1. John, AB, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, Yankees are playing well. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Slider in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-0. Where were you guys over with Charlie and Stacy? Good to have everybody here. 2-0 count. Albert Suarez is behind. He needs a good pitch here. Here's the pitch. Outside and low. Ball 3. So just like that, you get a 2-0 lead. First hit of your face when you come back out on the mound. You're already behind in the count 3-0. Roger Hubbard. Hey, what's up, Roger? Good to have you in here, buddy. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Strike right there. Springer was taken all the way. I think the most I've ever had watching a game at once, I think we got to like 25 one time. So good to have all of you here. Suarez is set. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Check swing, but it's outside. Ball 4. So leadoff walk. Not the way you want to start, especially after you've just been given a 2-0 lead. But hey, when is it ever easy for the Orioles? Actually, I can't say that. The first 2 games of the series, they won the first game, I think it was 7-2, and they won last night 10-1. So the last 2 games the Orioles have had it, they've made it look easy. So you're not going to have it easy every night. That'll bring Turner to the plate. Here's first pitch to him. Oh, that looked like a strike, and he called it a ball. 1-0. Looked like it caught the low corner, but he didn't get the call. Turner batting .213 on the season, 4 home runs, 20 RBIs. He's been struggling. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. So he hasn't thrown a strike this inning yet. He's thrown 6 pitches and he's thrown 6 balls. That's a worry. Well, throw over to first, and he's back. Throws over to first. Nope, back in time. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside again, ball 3. My goodness gracious. He hasn't thrown a strike yet. Well, he threw one. I'm sorry, he threw 1 strike. Right, on the 3-0 count, he got a strike. So he's thrown 8 pitches. 7 of them are balls. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Strike right there. 3-1. At this point, Suarez he's got to throw it over the plate. You don't want to walk another hitter. Make him earn his way on. Walks are the one thing in baseball that just really frustrate me, especially after you've been given a lead. So here's the 3-1 pitch. Swinging a fly, ground ball down the left field line. That's in the corner. Stowers is going. Springer's going to try to score. Nope, they're going to hold him at third. I thought he was going. The way he came around second base, he looked like he was flying. But that's a two-base hit for Justin Turner. And just like that, Toronto's got second and third, nobody out. He smokes this ball by Urias at third. He just couldn't get there. And just like that, second and third, nobody out for the Blue Jays. Vicky Pauley, welcome in. Yeah, we can do it. We can get there. So Alejandro Kirk. Again, another guy not hitting well right now. .212 on the season, 1 home run, 15 RBIs. Drew French, the pitching coach for the Orioles, is going to go to the mound. And he's talking to Suarez, basically, it's about getting ahead in the count. You can't fall behind 3-0, 3-1 to these hitters, because even if they are struggling this season, they're still professional hitters. And when they are ahead in the count, they can look for a certain pitch in a certain area and just sit on it. And that's what Justin Turner did right there. He got a fastball in, and he turned on it. And it's a double. Second and third, nobody out. Alejandro Kirk's got a real big opportunity here to get Toronto on the board and maybe even tie the game or more. So Suarez is going to have to settle down here and make some pitches. Here's the first pitch. Ball high. Ball 1. Fastball high. He just seems to have lost his control in this inning. Kirk is ready. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a foul back. Oh, they're going to give it a chase, but no, it's out of play. And he actually got away with one there. That's ball 2, really. That ball was up in the zone, but Kirk went after it, tried to elevate the ball and couldn't get there. Chris Slemmer, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Says, hey, guys, sorry I'm late. Had to get Molly ready for bed. Nah, no biggie. Good to have you here, man. All right, Suarez is ready. He's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball center field. Mullins is there. Runner's tagging. Springer's coming. He is going to score. And it's 2-1, just like that. So a sacrifice fly for Alejandro Kirk. And that's going to get the Toronto Blue Jays on the board. And I think Justin Turner did not tag. I think he stayed at second. But Mullins, they're gonna test Mullins. Mullins is really good defensively. He's got some really good speed, but he does not have an arm. I don't know the over or under in this game, Sony. I'm sorry. I am not a gambler. I watch the games because I love the game of baseball. All right, Kiner Falefa is going to step to the plate. Man on second, still only 1 out. Curveball high, ball 1, 1-0. Yeah, I don't pay attention to the betting side of it because I don't participate in it. .263 average on the year for Kiner Falefa. Used to play for the Yankees. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Base hit! That's going to score Justin Turner. And just like that, this game is tied. Gunnar Henderson dove for it, couldn't get there. Base hit, Kiner Falefa up the middle. 2-2 game. And just like that, the Orioles take the lead, and Albert Suarez gives it right back. Two to two. It's going to be one of those games. So, just like that, we are back even. That'll bring Kevin Kiermaier to the plate. The first pitch to him, ball high. Yeah, Suarez is struggling tonight. He is struggling to get ahead in the count. Every hitter he's falling behind. I look at every single one of these Toronto hitters batting 218, 213, 206, 220. Nobody's really killing the ball, and yet they're putting runs on the board against the Orioles. And Suarez is up to 35 pitches in so far what amounts to an inning in the third. Checks the runner at first. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Inside, ball 2. No, Chris, just not his forte. He's never been a real strong, accurate outfield arm at all for Mullins. I mean, he can go get it with the best of them. Great defensively. He can run like the Dickens. But, yeah, didn't really have much of an arm. Average at best. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. 2-1. Kurt Blake says, are you saying that Mullins doesn't have a Bo? I don't think anybody has a Bo Jackson arm. Maybe Ichiro did in his prime. But Bo Jackson could throw, man. Bo Jackson could kind of do everything. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a foul. 2-2. And the runner was going. So the runner has to go back to first. 2-2 count on Kevin Kiermaier. Everybody's saying hi to Chris. Good to have everybody here. 20 people watching. That's amazing. Thanks, gang. If you're new, let me know you're new so we can say hi to you. 2-2 pitch. Swinging a foul back. Yeah, 74K. I wouldn't even know where to look to find that information. I guess you can go on websites, and I wouldn't even know what websites to look at, though. DraftKings, I guess, maybe. 2-2 pitch. Nope. Throw over to first. He's back. So that, I think, is the second disengagement for this hitter. So he'll either have to pick him off if he goes over there again, or he's going to have to just go to the plate. Kiner Falefa's got a good lead at first. He's going, isn't he? He's going to go. No, he doesn't go. 2-2 pitch, ball 3 high. Whew. Albert Suarez is really, really struggling this inning. Really struggling this inning. Checks the runner at first. 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. 95-mile-an-hour fastball, high and outside. It would have been a strike if he doesn't swing, and he gets it by him. That's 2 outs. So Kiermaier goes down on strikes, and we got 2 outs in the inning. Jedi Master Joe, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Joe, no, don't even apologize for last night. Appreciate you saying that, but you're here. That's all that matters. So back to the top of the lineup. Here's Schneider. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a slider for a strike. 0-1. So Suarez needs to find a way to get out of this and just say, all right, so we're back even. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball, left field, hit pretty good. Looks like it still hit good. Looks like Stowers is there. And yes, he makes the catch on the warning track. So, 2-run score for Toronto, and they tie this game up. We're going to head to the top of the third inning. 2-2. I don't know, Chris. We'll see. You just never know. I mean, last year the Orioles had the best record in the American League, second best record in baseball. The Braves had the best record in baseball. They won 104 games. Both of those teams had first round byes, and then they both lost in the next round. So, I can never say for sure. Nothing's a guarantee, and they just, you've got to perform in the playoffs. You've got to find a way. I mean, Texas came down to the last game of the regular season to even make the playoffs. If they didn't win their last game and somebody else had to lose, I can't remember who it was, but somebody had to lose and they had to win to make the playoffs. If one of those two things didn't happen, they wouldn't even have made the playoffs last year. And then they went on that super run, beat everybody, and won the World Series. So you never know. On paper you would think Yankees or Orioles, Dodgers or Braves or Phillies. Those are the teams that are going to go to the World Series, but you just never know. I mean, I remember at the beginning of the regular season, everybody talked so much about, and I'm going to bring it up right now to go over it with you. They talked about Seattle, the Mariners, and how much talent they thought the Mariners had, and how they thought the Mariners were this team that was, great pitching, was, Julio Rodriguez on that team, that they would just be incredible. And they're doing well. I mean, they're in first place. They're 8 games over 500. So we'll see. Yeah, there's a lot of different things that need to go right in the playoffs to make a run at a World Series. So Adley's up. First pitch to Adley. Outside. No. Low and outside, but they called it a strike. Looks like it just catches the zone. 0-1. Adley's 1 for 1 with a single. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's a little further outside. Curveball. Taken for a ball. 1-1. I think it would be great too, Chris. I'd love to see the Orioles get back to the World Series. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. But, I'm kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about this. I've said this a million times, and people think I'm nuts. Do we want to get there and lose, though? Would you rather just not get there? What would you rather do, folks? Would you rather get there and lose? I mean, obviously you want to win. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball right back to the pitcher. He's got it. Throws to first. That's the first out of the inning. Okay, so, look, we all want to win. But I'm the type that, you know what? I don't know that I want to make it and lose. I've seen it when they make it and lose. It's not fun. I'd rather say, well, maybe next year. When you get that close, I mean, I've seen it in football 3 times now with my football team where they've lost Super Bowls. And it's really heartbreaking. Here's Ryan Mountcastle, first pitch to him, outside, ball 1 and 1-0 count. But let me know in the chat, what about you? Would you rather your team make it to the World Series and lose or not make it at all? I don't know how I feel about that, but I don't know that I would want to make it and lose. You go that far, all that way, so close, and you just don't win it. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. See, Joe, I wish I could say that. It's never about the ride to me. It's about the destination. I want to win. Here's the next pitch. Taken for a strike. 1-2, just like that. I want to win. I'll remember the ride after I get to the destination. I want to get there. And I want to win. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up. That's going to be playable. Guerrero's back. He's got room, and he makes the catch. So 2 outs, just like that. I don't know that I would want to make it, get there, and lose. I mean, the Orioles lost 3 times in the World Series, 69, 71, and 79. And all 3 times they lost in the World Series, they lost in 7 games. It went to a Game 7. So they got to the last game. The last game. And they couldn't pull it off. That's hard to swallow. So here's Ryan O'Hearn. First pitch to O'Hearn. Swinging a ground ball to the second baseman. Oh, no. Pitcher First baseman, he flips. Oh! Guerrero got to the ball. He tried to do a behind-the-back flip to the pitcher, and he threw it away, and that's going to be a base hit. He's laughing about it. He had to charge in. The pitcher went by him. He got it, and he flipped it behind his back, and he just threw it away. So O'Hearn reaches. That's going to be a base hit. So the Orioles get a 2-out hit from Ryan O'Hearn. That's going to bring us Santander to the plate. He's 1 for 1. So Victor says not make it at all. Joe says we played wiffle ball in the backyard with the family, and I hit a tank of a home run, so I have hope. Here's Santander. First pitch to him. Inside, ball 1. New York Rangers broke my heart again. Yeah, I don't know. I just it's very difficult to get that far, go through all of that, and then you lose. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That ball is right there. Strike 1. 1-1. So just me. That's just my opinion. I think for me, I'd rather they not make it. It's so demoralizing and so sad when you lose in the big one. 1-1 pitch. Swinging and a foul back. 1-2. 10 of you watching. Thanks, gang. We got up to like 20 watching for a while there, so I appreciate that. Thank you all very much. We got 27 likes. We're only 8 away from our goal. So Santander is down in the count. Ryan O'Hearn is at first on an infield base hit. Nope, and Barrios wants a new ball. 2-2, top of the 3rd inning. There's that 1-2 pitch. Outside, he checks his swing. 2-2. And I think the other thing with it, when you talk about World Series or Super Bowl or Stanley Cup Finals or NBA championships, whatever, if you lose, you're just like, I don't know that I'll ever get back here again. And that's the hard part to swallow. So Santander's got a 2-2 count. Here's 2-2 pitch. Ball outside. Ball 3. That was outside. It was close, but it was a ball. So he runs the count full. That'll give Ryan O'Hearn a running start. So a ball in the gap might score O'Hearn here. Three-two count. Ryan O'Hearn's going to be off with the pitch. And we're hoping that Santander can drive a ball in the gap here. He is ready. Barrios is ready. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Right here. A ground ball. Right, Fleming. Line drive right to the second baseman. And that ball is caught. And that's your inning. So the Orioles get 1 hit. Man left. Bottom of the 3rd. 2-2. Good to have everybody in here. Again, we got as high as 20 people watching. That's a big deal to me. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody being in here. Orioles have a 3-3 lead, or 2-2 game heading to the bottom of the 3rd is what I meant to say. Let's see if we can give you guys some updates on some scores here. See if I can get some score updates for everybody. So the Rays are, the Rays are leading the Marlins 5-2 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pirates 7, Dodgers 3, top of the 5th. Yankees 4, Twins nothing, top of the 4th. Right now, Carlos Rodon is throwing a no-hitter. All the other games are finals, and there are some games that are about ready to start. They haven't started yet, but they're going to start soon. Earlier today, we had the Red Sox 9-0 over the Braves. They one-hit the Braves. So big win there. Cardinals 4, Astros 2. Reds 12, Rockies 7. Giants 9, Diamondbacks 3. Mets 9, Nationals 1. Phillies 2-0 over the Brewers. The Royals and Guardians, or Indians as I still call them, they were postponed. So there you go. That's your updated scores at the moment. What's going on around the league and possibly your favorite team if it's not the Orioles. 27 likes, guys. We still need 8 more likes. 8 more likes. Let them play. Albert Suarez is going to come out for the 3rd inning. He really needs a nice quick inning here. Varsho's at the plate. He's 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. No pop up to the shortstop. Gunnar Henderson runs out there and he makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what you're looking for. Just like that. 1 pitch, 1 out. So Varsho got jammed, swings at it, and hits a pop up to the shortstop at the first out of the inning. Good to have everybody here. Orioles, Toronto, game 3 of a 4-game set. Tomorrow's game will be an afternoon game. It's kind of be the getaway day. Here's the pitch to Guerrero. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, but it's a strike anyway. 0-1. I know Guerrero's been struggling, but I don't really think Vlad Guerrero should be somebody to bunt. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop. Gunner's up with it. Takes his time. Throw to first. Oh, that was a little bit closer than I thought. Good hustle by Guerrero, but he gets him. So that's 2 quick outs in the inning. Good start. Good start for Albert Suarez. 2 quick outs. Pop up to the shortstop. Ground ball to the shortstop. So Gunner's been busy this inning. Showing Ramon Arias a lot. I don't know why, but they are. Here's Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1. He had a line out his first time up. First pitch. Curveball. Fly ball. That ball is going to be sliding catch by Kyle Stowers. In left field, he makes the catch. I thought that ball was going to get down for a hit. But Stowers slides and makes the catch, and that's the inning. Quick inning for Albert Suarez. That's exactly what you want right there. No runs, no hits. No errors. We're heading to the top of the 4th inning. Just like that, we're into the 4th inning, gang. 2-2. No, Chris, I mean, his father was a Hall of Famer. I mean, Vlad Guerrero, he's in the Hall of Fame. He's a great hitter. I mean, he could hit any. He was one of the best bad ball hitters ever. I remember one time when he was with the Orioles, he hit a ball that bounced. It was almost like he was playing cricket. You would think the ball bounced, he hit it, and that was. I mean, he was just a crazy bad ball hitter. Scott Takao, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you, Scott. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Hope you hit that like button for me. We're getting a little bit closer to 35 likes. That was our goal today. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Now, when I sneeze, guys, I probably sneeze like 7 or 8 in a row, so get ready. All right, so who do the Orioles got coming up in the inning? They should have coming up. I don't know. I don't remember who made the last out last inning. I apologize. I think it was Santander. Yes. So Westberg, Stowers, Mullins coming to the plate for the O's. Westberg, Stowers, Mullins. Westberg is 0 for 1. Stowers is 1 for 1. And Mullins is 0 for 0 with a walk and a run scored. So the Orioles, would be nice to get that lead back right here if they could. Orioles have the best winning percentage on the road this year. They are 18-8 with a .692 winning percentage, with the Yankees at .686 and the Phillies at .630. And that's why all those teams are either at the top of their divisions or right there. Thank you, everybody. So Westberg is set. Here's the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Yeah, I remember Sandy. Sandy Bull used to sneeze like 15 times in a row. We would count them. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Curveball right there. Strike, 1-1. Scott says, all good here, just busy with work. Haven't been able to watch either channel. Been missing my Mouse Talk fix. Oh, Scott, I appreciate that. We'll be back. We'll be back full throttle. Not too much longer. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2 in the dirt. 2-1 to Westberg. Good hitters count right here. We just took a few months off, and we're going to continue to take time off. We won't be every weekend with our streams from the parks, but we'll be doing a little bit more than we've been doing for sure. Westburg is set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 2-2. Like, we're not live at all this weekend. Melissa and I are going to Anna Maria Island on Saturday, and then Sunday we're going to the O's game. The O's are going to be down in Tampa. We're going to watch the Rays play the Orioles Sunday. So Westburg's got a 2-2 count. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to the third baseman. Scooped up. Throw to first. And just like that, there's one out in the inning. And just like that, we are now only 7 away. We got to make one of these goals tonight. We either got to make the 35 likes or we got to make 630 subs. We got to get one of them. So I was talking to my son, Walter, my oldest son. Him and I are going to start once a year. We're going to pull a city out of a hat. And whatever city we pull out of the hat, we're going to go watch a game in that city. So here's Stowers. He's 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch to him. Outside, ball 1. 1-0. And so like I'm going to do that soon with him. And we'll pick a city, and then we're going to try to see if we're going to make sure it's a city the Orioles are going to be at. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Stowers. Swinging a ground ball right to the second baseman. He's up with it. Throw to first, and that's the second out of the inning. 2 outs. So we'll pull a city out. We'll see if the Orioles are in town. And whenever they're in town, if they are on the road with that team, we will go there and watch a game. So it could be fun. So once the schedule for next year comes out, I'll see all the road cities of where they're going to be, and we'll put all those cities in a hat, and we'll pick one. Here's Mullins with 2 outs in the inning. First pitch. Outside, ball 1. And that's what we'll do. It should be a good time. There's several stadiums that I know he wants to see. He went out to Seattle about a month back with his wife and was hoping that the Mariners were going to be in town. They had just left. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Because he really wanted to go to the Mariners Stadium and see the game. He was upset. Because the ballpark was not that far from where they were staying. So Mullins has got a 2-0 count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Or they're on the TV. They're showing a time lapse of the Sky Dome or Rogers Center being built. Here's the 3-0 pitch right there. Strike 3-1. Mullins was taken all the way there for sure. So 3-1 count to Cedric Mullins. We're tied 2-2, folks. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Good game. Orioles took a 2-0 lead. Toronto came right back in their half of the inning. Tie at 2-2. Here's 3-1 pitch. Line drive right up the middle. Caught by Bichette, who was playing right up the middle. Mullins hit it hard, but he hits it right to Bichette, who was playing right behind second base. And that's your inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Bottom of the 4th inning coming up. They can't shift the way they used to. But, they banned the shift. And I always thought, I want to get anybody else's take in the chat if you want to chime in. I didn't care about the ban. I didn't care about the shift. If somebody was going to put 5 fielders on the right side, then it was my job as a hitter to hit it to the left side. I'm the professional hitter. Shorten my swing and go the other way and get the hit. Make them have to go back over and play straight up. And players didn't do that. And that's why they kept hitting into the shift. And then all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, the shift shouldn't be there. They should ban it because guys can't get hits now. You can't get hits because you can't do anything but pull the ball. Great hitters. Nobody played a shift on Tony Gwynn, Rod Carew, George Brett, Cal Ripken Jr., Derek Jeter. Those guys didn't have shifts on them because they could hit anywhere. And they would hit anywhere. If you put everybody on the right side or the left side, they would go to wherever it was open and hit the ball there. It was just that simple. The game is all about showmanship now. The home run and the strikeout. The home run and the strikeout. If you're that good of a hitter, you can hit it where they're not. That's how I see it. Your Major League Baseball player forgot. I agree, Chris. 100% agree. It's just these are guys. You're supposed to be a professional hitter. Your job is to be able to hit the ball anywhere. That doesn't mean you're always going to get a hit. I get it. No big deal. We understand that. Here's George Springer. First pitch to him. Swing and a foul. I get that. But if you have everybody playing one side and they're giving you the entire left side, choke up, shorten up your swing, push the ball the other way, and get the hits. Make them have to put somebody on that side. It's just that simple. So 0-1 count to George Springer. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul back. 0-2. So he gets ahead in the count. Just like that. 0-2. You'd be surprised how much better they would do. Now, when guys hit the ball up the middle, like Mullins there, hit the ball right up the middle. That was great. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way outside, ball one. Yeah, it seems like it, Chris, to an extent for sure, which is kind of too bad. I think it's it's part of the reason why batting averages are down. Here's the 1-2 pitch, curveball. That ball's belted, but it's foul. He hung a curveball, but Springer was way out in front of it. We're gonna count. The count's gonna stay 1-2. I just think it's part of the reason why his batting averages are so low now. Batting averages are down. On base percentages are down. OPSs are up. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider outside. He got him. First out of the inning. So it looks like Suarez is starting to calm down a little bit. I'm still a big fan, big proponent of batting average. I think average means something. I think on base percentage means something. OPS plus, WRC plus, all that crap. I'm not worried about all that. That wins above replacement thing, I don't even like that. Here's Justin Turner. He doubled his first time up. First pitch to him is high, ball one. So 1-0 count to Justin Turner. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Another ball high, ball two. Again, Suarez is someone who is really, really fastball heavy with his pitches. He will throw the majority of his pitches will be fastball. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Another fastball, but that one catches the strike zone. 2-1. Two to two, bottom of the fourth inning, folks. Got a really tight game here. 28 likes, too. Thank you. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, my goodness gracious. That ball was outside, but the ump calls it a strike. I guess he says it catches a little bit of the zone. And just like that, it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and that ball is going to be down for a base hit. Oh my goodness. I thought it was going to be caught and O'Hearn gave up on it. It was a fly ball to the right field. I thought it was catchable, but O'Hearn pulls up and it's a base hit. So Justin Turner 2 for 2 with a 1-out hit. Man, I'm not following the ball really well, I guess, because I really thought that ball he was going to catch that. But it gets down for a hit. That'll bring Alejandro Kirk to the plate. He's had a sac fly his first time up. Here's his first pitch. Ball low. 1-0. Just when I thought Suarez was seeming to calm down and get his groove on, he gives up the base hit. Now he's behind the count on Kirk. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike. 1-1. All right, everybody in the chat, if you're watching, tell me. Let me know the stadiums you've been to around Major League Baseball. Past and present, even if it's a gone stadium. Let me know. 1-1 pitch. Outside. Ball two. All the stadiums you've been to. Let me know the stadiums. So I've been to Oriole Park at Camden Yards. I've been to Tropicana Field. I've been to the Nationals, Washington Nationals. and I've been to Fenway Park. So I've been to 4. Here's the 2-1 pitch inside ball 3. I guess, all right, and 5, Memorial Stadium in Baltimore as well, which is no longer there. So I've been to 5 stadiums. So he's behind in the count, 3-1 to Kirk. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Oh, slider right there. Kirk was looking fastball, I guess. He takes it, and it's a strike, 3-2. Yes, John. Thank you. I appreciate you. So here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball to center field. Uh-oh, Mullins is going to get there. Yes! Mullins gets there. And Turner's got to retreat back to first base. That's 2 outs in the inning. Ball was hit pretty good. He caught it on the warning track, but he had enough room. And that's 2 down. He's throwing his 4-seamer and his cutter. 59% of the time he's throwing the 4-seam. 31% of the time he's throwing the cutter. The curve and the change, he's not throwing them very much at all. 6 and 3%. Talking about Albert Suarez and his pitch selection tonight. Here's Kiner Falefa. He's 1 for 1. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a foul back. 1-0. All right, so I don't see anybody putting in their stadiums yet. Now I want to see. Where have you been, folks? Let me know the stadiums you've been to. I'd love to hear from you. 29 likes now. That's awesome. We picked up another sub. Kiner Falefa is ready. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a 5. Oh, wow. He drove that ball, but it's foul. Again, another hanging curveball, but he can't keep it straight. He pulls it for 0-2 now. 0-2. And then we picked up another subscriber. We're now at 625. Thank you. That means a lot. So here he is. Albert Suarez is ahead in the count. 0-2. 2 outs. Man on first. We got a 2-2 count. Kiner Falefa is at the plate. He is 1 for 1 in the game. Let's see what Suarez sends him. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. Rutschman and Mountcastle give it chase, but it is out of play. So we're 6 likes away from our goal of likes of 35, and we're 5 subs away from our goal of 630. That's awesome, gang. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll have another Hall of Fame profile. Last week, we did the Babe Ruth Hall of Fame profile. You need to go out and watch that. Had a lot of information on the Babe. Still 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way high. Ball 1. 1-2. I don't know if anybody can share that, but if you can find the link to that Babe Ruth Hall of Fame profile I did last week, I think you guys will like it. Lots of information on the Babe. 1-2. That's a called strike 3 right there. I don't know what Kiner Falefa was looking at, but he lets it go. And it's right down the middle. That's strike 3. That's your inning. 1 hit, man left. We're heading to the top of the 5th inning. 2-2. Woo, just like that. Once we get to the 7th inning, we'll give some more score updates to you guys. Yes, share us out. Let people know we're streaming tonight. If anybody wants to come in, love to have you all here. Blue Jays, Orioles. It's been a good game. Back and forth. The Orioles had the lead. Toronto comes back and ties it. What more can you say, right? Good to have all of you in here. Let's see, we got 12 people watching. This is awesome. Good to have everybody here. We got as high as 20 earlier. That's pretty awesome. Scott says, wow, Scott, you've been really? So he's been to Oakland. He's been to the Dodgers, to the Angels, to the Cardinals, Toronto, Detroit, Boston, Yankees, Wrigley, Houston, Texas, Baltimore, Kansas City, Minnesota, San Diego, Cleveland, Diamondbacks, Milwaukee, Atlanta. Are you serious, Scott? Have you really been to all those stadiums? That's amazing. Good for you. Jeff says he's been to Memorial Stadium, Camden Yards, Nats Park, Shea Stadium, Coors Field, Minute Maid Park, Dodger Stadium, AT&T Park, Metrodome, and Marlins Park. Oh, I would have loved to have gone to the Metrodome. Oh, man, for minutes, I would have loved to have seen the Metrodome. But that's awesome. You guys have been to so many stadiums. I've only been to 4. I would love to. I would love to get to more stadiums, and hopefully, God willing, I do. And John's been to Qualcomm and Petco in San Diego. That's awesome. I love Petco. Here's Urias. He's 1 for 1. First pitch, ground ball right back to the pitcher. Nice play by the pitcher. He fields it, throws to first out. Wow, another well-hit ball, but right at somebody, and that's the first out of the inning. Qualcomm and Petco. I really want to see the stadium for the Padres now. Petco Park, I think it is. That one looks like it's pretty neat. So here's Gunnar. He's 0 for 2. He's hit the ball hard twice. He's just hit it right at people. And really, the Orioles have really been on the ball. Here's first pitch outside. No, strike right there. Just catches the outside corner. 0-1. The Orioles have really hit some balls hard tonight. They've just hit it right at people. So Gunner's ready. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider outside. Ball 1. 1-1. A lot of you folks have been to some really nice stadiums and a lot of stadiums. That's pretty awesome. You guys got me beat by a ton. 1-1 count. Here's 1-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 2. I've noticed lately these pitchers have been staying away from Gunner. They're not giving him anything inside. Yeah, Scott, I'd love to find out. I'd love to hear that. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That ball is a little bit high. Takes by Gunner, and it's a 3-1 count. So he's got a good hitter's count here. He can look for a certain pitch in a certain area, and if he gets it, you know he's going to be swinging. Pitcher is ready. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. So the Orioles get a leadoff walk, and they got speed on the bases. Gunner can run. Henderson's got 8 steals on the season, I think. 8, and I think he's 8 for 8. The Orioles are also leading the league in pinch hitters this year. Pinch hitters are batting .405 for the Orioles. But you're not going to get a pinch hitter here. Ryan O'Hearn's going to step. I mean, Adley's going to step to the plate. Excuse me. Washington is 1 for 2. Got a man on first now. I need a big hit here. There's a strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Oh, snap throw to first. Gunnar Henderson just back. Yeah, Barrios wants to keep him close, especially with the heart of the lineup coming up. They certainly don't. You know, Toronto does not want him getting into scoring position. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Rutschman. Swing and a foul. 0-2, just like that. So Adley's behind in the count now. He's in the hole, 0-2. He's got to protect here. Got to have a good at bat. Rutschman's ready. He's in the box. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way high. Ball 1. 1-2. Barrios is up to 78 pitches in 4 1/3. I don't know if they'll get anybody up just yet, but we'll see. Here's 1-2. Ground ball to the first baseman. Throw to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. And that's the inning. A ground ball to the first baseman. Guerrero throws to second for 1. Bo Bichette back to first. And that's a 3-6-3 double play. And the inning's over. No runs. 1 hit. No runs. A walk. No hits. Nobody left. Bottom of the 5th. Nice play by Toronto there. Real nice play. Always got to have a water, just in case. Tomorrow is Thursday already, gang. This week is flying by. Again, tomorrow after, I think the game, I'll tell you exactly in just a second here. See if I can see it. So tomorrow's game is a 107 game for the Orioles. Yusei Kikuchi is pitching for Toronto. The Orioles are still TBA, to be announced. I'm assuming it's going to be Cade Povich on the mound for the Orioles tomorrow, making his Major League debut. If the Orioles win tonight, I definitely think it'll be Cade Povich. If they don't get the win tonight, I think they want to get out of this series with 3 wins. They would really like to not split, but we'll see. Nice, Scott. That's awesome, buddy. That's great. Travel if you can travel. There's a lot of world out there to see. There's a lot of beautiful stuff. And those are memories that you get to keep forever. And if you're taking people with you, they get those memories too. I think that's amazing. I've never really traveled out of the U.S., and that's one of my regrets right now. Maybe one day. Yeah, but Sony, England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, that's great. So here's Suarez, first pitch, way outside, ball 1 to Kevin Kiermaier. Suarez is ready, 1-0 pitch. Curveball right there. There's a curveball. Strike, 1-1. Kiermaier's 0 for 1 on the day. He struck out back in the 2nd inning. Suarez is ready. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball. Right field. O'Hearn's got a long way to go. Is he going to get there? He is not going to get there. It's out of play. So foul ball down the right field line. And that puts the count at 1-2. So Suarez again has a count in his favor. Let's see if he's able to do anything with it right here. Yeah, I've never been to Europe either. Would love to go one time. I want to get to Italy. 1-2 pitch. Curveball low. Good pitch. I like the pitch. Started in the strike zone, but Kiermaier, good take for him. 2-2. Suarez is set. 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball foul down the first base line. Mountcastle will throw it up into the stands. And we're going to do it again. Haven't been to Europe. That would be great to do. Yeah, Scott, I agree. Wait a minute. Isn't England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, isn't that considered Europe? That's not Europe? 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Isn't that Europe? Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. Because somebody said, who said they went to England? So Sony says he went to England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. But then he says, I've never been to Europe. But see, Italy, Switzerland, and France. I mean, all of them. Oh, okay. All right, here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the first baseman. He's going to run it himself, and he just beats him to the bag. Mountcastle beats him. He was going to pitch it to Suarez, but then he decided not to, and he just gets there ahead of the runner. That's first out in the inning. So 1 out just like that. Suarez back to the top of the lineup for Schneider. He's 0 for 2 on the day. We're getting late, folks. Bottom of the 5th inning here now. Here's the first pitch to Schneider. That's a cutter high. Ball 1, 1-0. Yeah, I don't know. Suarez is doing... Here's the thing. Suarez had the bad inning where he gave up the 2 runs. Absolutely. But he's keeping the Orioles in the game. And he's into the 5th. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Ball 2. They'll check with first. No, he didn't go. 2-0. Did you kiss the Blarney Stone so you were upside down? Because don't you have to go upside down to kiss the stone, right? All right, so Suarez is behind in the count to Schneider right here. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a ground ball foul. So we're back to 2-1. Orioles are looking to get another win, folks. Get to 40 wins on the season. They're 39-20 right now, and looking to get back to the 40-win mark. They're 2 games better than they were last year. They're 39-20 right now. Last year they were 37-22. There's a line drive base hit into left field for Snyder, so he's got his first hit of the game. So a 1-out hit for them. So yeah, the Orioles are looking for their 40th win. Last year, after 59 games, they were 37-22. This year they're 39-20, so they're 2 games better right now. So that'll bring Dalton Varsho to the plate with the man on first. Varsho is 1 for 2 in the game. Suarez is set. Here's the first pitch. Ball just high. 1-0. Good to have everybody in here. We're back up to 16. I think our high today was 20. Let's see if we can get that. We're up to 17. Let's see if we can beat the 20 today. 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside. Ball 2. Suarez has been teetering. 18 people watching now. That's amazing. Suarez has been teetering all game long of kind of imploding. It's been worrisome. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Fly ball. Right field. Second baseman's out. He's going to get there. It's going to be Westberg. It should have been O'Hearn, but Westberg goes way out into the outfield, and he has to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. I said fly ball because it looked like something that O'Hearn should have caught, but Westberg had to go out and get it because O'Hearn was playing really deep. So 2 down in the inning. That's going to bring Vladimir Guerrero to the plate with 2 down and a man on first. 2-2 game, folks. 16, we got up to 18. That was close. Guerrero's 0 for 2 on the day. Got to be careful here. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball right at the second baseman. Westberg's got it. Throw to first. And that's the inning. And just like that, the inning's over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're heading to the top of the 6th inning. We're tied. 2-2. Good game. Suarez has got 5 innings done. He'll go into the 6th. I'm assuming he'll come back out. That's exactly what you want. Good to have all 16 of you in here. 29 likes. We are 6 likes away from our goal, gang. Really want to hit that goal. And we're only 5 subscribers now away. We picked up 2. We were hoping to get 7. We've got 2. Doing great. Good to have everybody in here. 16 just went to 11. 5 people left that fast. I have a lot of, if you guys have seen our house, when I do my house tours, like during Christmas and just every once in a while we'll do a home stream and I'll show the house a little bit. My loft is where I watch most of the games. It's kind of my man cave area. I have a lot of Orioles and Rams stuff out there, but I have a lot of old Orioles stuff. Like I have a lot of Cal Ripken stuff. I have some Nick Markakis stuff, some Eddie Murray stuff. Now the Eddie stuff isn't going anywhere because Eddie Murray's my favorite player of all time, so his stuff is staying. But I need to get some new stuff, some Adley stuff, some Gunner stuff, some Jackson Holiday stuff. I really do. I don't have any of those guys yet. I think so too, Chris. I think Suarez gave him 5 innings, 2 runs. I tend to agree with you. I think he's done just fine. 5 innings, 2 runs, 5 hits. He's done just fine tonight. I would agree with that. Richard, the legend R. Johns is here. What's up, Richard? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I got to admit, guys, when I was looking at my All-Star balloting, I think Ryan Mountcastle is making a legitimate case of getting some votes this year. I think he needs to make it past the first round. Speaking of Mountcastle, he's up at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a foul. 0-1. I think he's really played well in this first half, Mountie has, to really warrant consideration for an all-star spot. Maybe not as a starter, but as a reserve. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Off speed, low, and right there. And he was out in front of it. 0-2. Richard, you're going to the game Sunday? We're going to the game Sunday. Look for us. 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball 1. I'm serious, Richard. We're going to the game Sunday with Charlie and Stacy. If you're going to be there, man, let text me or something. I'd love to at least say hi. All right, 1-2 count on Mountcastle. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-2. Getting late, folks. We're into the 6th inning now. We're getting into the late innings. Every pitch is going to become that much more important. Every at bat is going to become that much more critical here, as we are tied up in an important game in June, in my opinion. The Yankees are still playing well, winning ball games. Orioles got to keep pace. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Swing, and that's strike 3. Couldn't hold up. That ball was way inside and low. I don't know what Mountcastle was swinging at there. That's a bad swing right there. 1 out. Just not seeing the ball at all. That ball's not even close. That's not even... The thing about it is that ball's down by his feet. That's not even close to a strike. Never gets there. And that's just a bad at bat right there for Mountcastle. So 1 out in the inning. That'll bring Ryan O'Hearn to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. 18 watching. 20s are high right now. 20 it is. Let's see. Good to have y'all here. 1-0 pitch. Curveball. Oh, that was low, and he calls it a strike. Oh, my goodness. So 1-1. Should be 2-0. That ball was low. So 1-1 count. Ryan O'Hearn is set. They're ready. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, a changeup right there. Nice pitch. O'Hearn was way out in front. 1-2. Chris puts, so with all the injuries to the starting staff, do the Orioles make a play for a starting pitcher? They have lots of prospects, low-level prospects they can give up, don't they? It depends, Chris, on what the asking price is. I'll get into it a little bit more in a minute. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Way high, ball 2. I don't know how I feel about that. Tyler Wells to me is not a major loss to the Orioles, in that he wasn't a starter that I think they really were expecting. John Means didn't pitch much last year, didn't pitch much this year. He wasn't. Here's a 2-2 pitch, swing and a foul. John Means too, as good as Means is, he pitched late in the year last year. I think he pitched in September. He didn't make the division series. He got a late start this year, and he pitched 4 games. So he hasn't been around either. So those 2 guys, they're losses to this team. But I think we won without them. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball left field. That ball is down for a base hit. Nice piece of hitting by Ryan O'Hearn. That ball was on the outside part of the plate, and he just went with it. Punches it into left field for a base hit. The Orioles got a 1-out hit. Man on first. Nice piece of hitting. That'll bring Santander to the plate. But, Dean Kramer's going to be fine. Looks like he's going to go out on a rehab stint, and he'll be back. I don't know that I depends on what they want. It really just depends on what they want. Here's Anthony Santander. First pitch way inside. Almost hits him. Ball 1. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for being here. We got as high as 20 people watching at one point. We're up as high as 18 right now. That's amazing. Good to have all of you here. We have a 2-2 game. Top of the 6th inning. Man on first for the Orioles with 1 out. Anthony Santander's got a 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Way inside again. Ball 2. So Barrios is at 92 pitches. I'm thinking that no matter what, this will probably be it for him. I don't know that he'll come out for the 7th. Could be wrong. 30 likes. 5 away, gang. Thank you. So a 2-0 count. Santander's got a good hitting count right here. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Just on the outside edge, and he gets the call. 2-1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. That's a tough pitch for Santander. He's such a pull hitter that anything on the outside part of the plate, it's hard for him to get to. So he tends to not swing at that pitch. So if you can keep putting it there, you're more than likely going to get him out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way up high, ball 3-1. So for me, this is where Santander's got to get really selective. He's got to become really selective with what he's thinking about here. Because Barrios has been wild this inning. He's got a chance for a walk here. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Way outside, ball 4. He walks him. And the Orioles have first and second with 1 out. And that's going to bring Jordan Westburg to the plate. That might be it for Barrios. Yep, here comes the manager. So that's going to do it for Jose Barrios at 95 pitches. He's going to leave at 5 1/3. He's given 2 runs, 6 hits. The 2 runners on base are his responsibility. But, oh, wait, no, maybe they're not taking him out. I'm sorry. I thought that was the manager. I think that's the pitching coach out there. Now, you do have Mesa warming in the bullpen, left-handed pitcher. So because it's Westburg, I'm sorry, Barrios is staying in the game. I'm sorry, I take that back. I guess they want him to pitch to Westburg. But that definitely will be his last hitter after that. Because after Westburg, you got Stowers and Mullins, 2 left-handed hitters coming up. They're going to go to the lefty. So this will be Barrios' last hitter of the game for sure. Whether he gets him or not, this will be it for Barrios right here. He's going to face this righty. The next 2 guys up are lefties. And Toronto's going to go get the left-hander. So Westburg's in the box. Barrios is ready. Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball to right field. That's hit pretty well. It's going to be playable for Springer. Yep, Springer's got it. O'Hearn's tagging. He's going to go to third. But Westburg on 1 pitch. Long fly ball to right field. It's an out. He does get the runner to third, but now there's 2 outs in the inning. And again, that should do it for Barrios. I don't think they'll let him pitch to Stowers. And the Orioles, I'm sure, will counter once Stowers is... I think once Stowers is announced, well, no, doesn't look like they're coming and getting him. No, he's going to stay in the game. Wow, so they're going to let him pitch to Stowers. Stowers is 1 for 2 in the game. And, wow, this is a lot of confidence in your pitcher by the manager for Toronto. They're going to allow him to pitch to the lefty with 2 outs in first and third. Stowers is ready. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball right at the shortstop. Bichette's got it. Throw to first and they get him, and that's the inning. I just don't understand why the Orioles swing at the first pitch so much. I just don't get that. Frustrating. That's your inning. 2 guys left. Bottom of the 6th inning coming up. You had a real opportunity there. That's just not good baseball to me. I'm sorry. You have a guy first and third. He's struggling a little bit. Take a pitch. Even if you only take 1 pitch. Take a pitch. I just don't understand that. So Chris says that's a good point about not missing Wells and means maybe they make a play for a bullpen piece or a 5th starter just to eat some innings. Again, Chris, I think they have some options in the minor league systems, though. And again, I get it. You probably don't mean, you could go down and get, Mike Zimmerman, the lefty from Maryland. He's been on the Orioles minor league system for a while. He might be hurt. But, they've got Cade Povich. They've got Chase McDermott. You could go get guys like that. Cole Irvin's been doing really well. He's in the rotation. Suarez has been fine. I think they can make do with what they have. You don't have to have superstars from 1 to 9 in all 5 of your rotation spots. You just need guys to contribute and do their job, and you can win. And I think that's how the Orioles are going to see it. I really do. I think they're going to sit back and they're going to say, look, what we have, we have. I'm not giving you 3 of my top prospects for a guy that I might only have for a season, even if they are trying to go and win. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, we're getting there, gang. We're getting there. The likes are growing. We still got 17 people watching, too. The Orioles, big opportunity missed right there. 32 likes, 3 to go, gang. That's awesome. So, Jacob Webb is in the game for the Orioles. Been pitching better of late. So, hopefully he can continue his trend of pitching better. Because, again, we're getting late, gang. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning here in a really close game. He's got a 2.00 ERA on the season with 24 strikeouts and 13 walks in 27 innings. 168 batting average against. Here's Bo Bichette. First pitch. Outside, ball 1. Yes, Jason, welcome back, buddy. Bo Bichette, George Springer, and Justin Turner coming up. Big time part of the lineup. Here's the next pitch. Curveball outside, ball 2. Whew. I do not like it when these guys fall behind in counts. Jacob Webb, 4-seamer, sweeper, and changeup. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball, swing and a foul. 2-1. So a 2-1 count. Webb's got to come up with a good pitch right here. Really want to get the leadoff guy here. You don't want to have George Springer coming to the plate with a man on first, second, anywhere on base. You really want to keep him, keep the runners off the base. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and yes, he went. Absolutely. He tried to check his swing on the sweeper, and he couldn't check it. They appealed to first. They called a strike. 2-2 count. Bichette just could not hold up. I think he was looking fastball, and he got the sweeper. So here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Fly ball. No! Past the third baseman. Down the left field line. That's going to be extra bases. And just like it might be 3. No, it makes a big turn, but he stops. So a leadoff double for Bo Bichette. Just what I was talking about. He left the ball right down the middle of the plate. 2-2 count. And Urias couldn't get there. And that ball's down the left field line for a leadoff double. So now that's going to bring to the plate George Springer with a man on second. And this is where I think the Orioles lack success most when they're at the plate. Springer's job here is just to get him to third. First pitch to him, curveball inside, strike. 0-1. Just catches the plate. The Orioles have really struggled to just play, get him over, get him in. They base to base. They have trouble with that. Here's the next pitch. Fastball outside. Swing and a foul. 0-2. So he's got Springer in the count, down in the count. 0-2. Let's see what he does. 20 people watching again. That's our high tonight. Great to have you all here. 2-2 game. Bottom of the 6th. Man on second for Toronto. Nobody out. George Springer. 0-2 pitch. Fly ball. Caught by the shortstop. Second baseman. I guess it was a pop-up. I always say fly ball, but a pop-up to second base. And that's the first out. So the Orioles get a break there. He jammed him. Springer swings away and hits a pop-up to the second baseman, and now he cannot advance the runner. So we got 1 out, still a man on second base. Justin Turner coming to the plate. He's got a single and a double and a run scored. He's having a good day against the Orioles. Let's see what Webb can do with him. Here's the first pitch. That's a cutter right there for a strike. 0-1. So just like that, Webb's ahead in the count. That's what you want. You want to see him get ahead in the count. That's the most important part. Webb's ready. 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the third baseman. Nice play by Urias. He throws over to first. He got him. And the runner has to hold. It was a ball down the line. Urias backhands it, makes a really nice play, and throws a strike over the first base to get Justin Turner. And just like that, we got 2 outs. And Bo Bichette is still at second base. That was big. Really nice play by Ramon Urias over at third base. That ball gets by him. It's another double and a run, but it's not. Here's first pitch. The next hitter, Kirk. Fly ball. Base hit. To the right field. Bo Bichette has to hold at third. He cannot score on it. Kirk hit it too hard. O'Hearn got to it quick and threw it home, so it's first and third with 2 outs. Bo Bichette could not score on that ball. Wow, everything's going so fast. That was one pitch swinging. He hits a base hit to right field. O'Hearn gets to it quick, throws home, and Bo Bichette's got to hold up. So even though they got the hit, they didn't score the run. So the Orioles still got a shot at getting out of this now. And here comes the pitching coach for the Orioles, Drew French. He's going to have a talk with Jacob Webb. Exciting for sure. He hit that ball really hard, and on one hop, Ryan O'Hearn gets to it quick and just makes a good throw. It wasn't a great throw, but it was a good enough throw that he had to hold. 2 likes away from our goal of 35, and we got 20 of you watching. We're at our high for watchers tonight of 20. That's amazing. Thanks, gang. I don't know if we'll go over 20, but we're at 20. Nope, we just went down to 19. But that's okay. All right, so Jacob Webb's got Kiner Falefa coming to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Needs to make a good pitch here. Really needs to make a good pitch here. First and third, 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. Outside corner, strike, 0-1. Good start. Just like that, he gets ahead in the count. He's got to keep the ball low. Nothing elevated here. There's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, called strike 2. It was a little bit further outside, but it looks like it just caught the zone. And just like that, Jacob Webb's got him 0-2. Got to come up with a good pitch here. Don't make a mistake. Jacob Webb, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. He strikes out Kiner Falefa on 3 pitches, and the Orioles get out of the inning. Heading to the top of the 7th inning, guys. 2-2 game. Holy cow. Sound like Phil Rizzuto. Anybody remember Phil Rizzuto? Wow, how about that? That's amazing. That was some good pitching. He made 3 really good pitches. They were darts, man. I got to give him credit. That was nice. All right, so Stowers made the last out. So Mullins, Urias, and Henderson will be coming to the plate for the Orioles. Mullins probably won't hit because I'm pretty sure that the Blue Jays are going to bring in the lefty. And if they bring in the lefty, I think they'll probably pinch hit Hayes. And then put Hayes in left, and they'll put I guess so. They'll probably put Hayes in left and Stowers in center. Or maybe they'll take Stowers out as well and put Cowser in center. I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon enough. But I don't expect Mullins to hit if they're bringing in the lefty. I'm expecting Hayes to hit for him. Which is fine because Hayes lately actually has been hitting pretty well. He seems to be getting out of his rut a little bit. He had a big game the other day. Phil Rizzuto, the money store. I remember those commercials. That goes way back, Chris. Jeez, man, that was like in the 80s, dude. I remember the money store commercials. Phil Rizzuto for the money store. Those were the good days. So Tim Meza, left-handers in the game. 27 games this season. 4.95 ERA. 14 strikeouts and 9 walks in 20 innings. So, doesn't have the best numbers. His control is an issue. He got 9 walks in 20 innings. That's like a walk every other inning. That's not good. Let's see what he does here against the Orioles. No, Mullins is going to stay in the game. Wow, I'm getting everything wrong tonight. So Mullins is at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Ball high. 1-0. Wow, I really thought they were going to pinch hit Mullins for Austin Hayes, especially the way Mullins is hitting lately. He's just not there. 1-0 pitch. Ball too high. 2-0. Wow, this guy Meza, his windup and his follow-through, his motion is really weird. I don't know how he even throws strikes. No wonder he walks so many guys. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. Strike one. 2-1. He like, when he pitches, he like throws it up here like that and then goes. That's a weird, really weird release, in my humble opinion. 2-1 pitch. Ball low. 3-1. So if I'm Mullins here, I'm probably, unless it's, again, right where you're expecting it, he's probably taking this pitch. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive, center field, caught by the center fielder, first out of the inning. Ball was hit pretty good. Ball was hit hard. But he hits it again right at somebody, and that's the first out. 0 for 2 for Cedric Mullins. I think you're starting to see on Mullins' face, frustration is starting to set in for him. I think he realizes the type of season that he's having, and frustration is really starting to set in on him. That brings Ramon Arias to the plate. Here's first pitch. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. So Mesa comes back from a 3-1 count, and he gets Mullins. Now we'll see what he does with Arias. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Urias thought it was high, but it catches the zone. 1-2 count. Oh, and we picked up another subscriber. We're now at 626. That's amazing. Good job, gang. So now we're only 4 subs away and 2 likes away. That's amazing. Thanks, gang. Urias is set. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. We're going to do it again. One-two pitch. Check swing. They're checking it first. Did he go? No, he did not. So a 2-2 count for Ramon Arias. Top of the 7th inning, gang. 2-2 game. Let's see it again. Did he go? No, he didn't go. Not at all. Not even close. 2-2 pitch. Way high. Ball 3. So Urias, good at bat here. He runs the count full. And Mays is going to have to make a pitch. 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Inside. Ball 4. And that ball was inside. I think Mesa thought he had him. He looks a little frustrated. But that ball was inside. According to the box, it didn't catch the zone. So 1 out, man on first. I'm actually kind of surprised they're not going to pinch run for Urias here, but I guess they want his defense. That's going to bring Gunnar to the plate. Lefty on lefty. 0-2 with a walk on the day. He could use a hit here. He's ready. Here's the pitch. Inside, but that's a strike. 0-1. Just catches the inside zone. Gunnar thought it was a ball, but it's a strike. Gunnar against lefties this year. He's actually batting .290. He's batting better against lefties than he is against righties. .258 against righties. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. Ball 1. 1-1. Yep, and we are 1 like away from our goal of 35 and 4 subs away from our goal of 630. Good to have everybody here. Really close game. Exciting game, too. Even though it's 2-2, it's been exciting. But have some big plays, big pitches, big at-bats. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball low. 2-1. That's a good take by Gunnar because that ball's close enough that you can swing at that. Because out of the hand, it looks like a strike. But it is low, and it's ball 2. 2-1. So good hitters count here. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a foul back. 2-2. I see 34 likes now. Yeah, I still see 34. So here we go. Gunnar is ready 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, that ball is really close. Good take by Gunnar. Ball 3. So he runs the count full on Gunnar Henderson. That ball's outside, but that ball is close enough. That pitch is close enough. That's a good take by Gunnar. He runs the count full. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. My goodness, that ball's there. I think that's probably a strike. It looks like it catches the zone, but Gunnar doesn't see it. He thinks it's ball 4. I think it's just close enough. You've got to probably swing. If nothing else, foul it off and live for another pitch. But that's strike 3, and that's 2 outs in the inning. And that's going to do it for Mesa. So he got the big out against the big lefty. With Rutschman coming to the plate, Toronto's going to the bullpen. 2-2, folks, top of the 7th. Wow. Gunnar does that a lot, though. If those low and outside pitches, he'll tend to give up on them. And I think that's one part of his aspect of his game where I think he'll have to improve is with those low and away pitches, you have to go with the pitch and either foul it off or do something, because the last thing you want to do is call strike 3. You just don't. You got to put the ball in play there. You've got to make some sort of contact. If nothing else, just keep the at-bat alive. Foul it off. It's close enough. It's close enough that you've got to expect that the call is going to go against you. That's how I see it. Don't look for the walk. Look for the hit or look to keep the at-bat alive. But we'll see what happens here. Rutschman's going to step to the plate. Could use a really big hit from Adley. I'm still seeing 34 likes. Probably because, I don't know. I don't see 35 yet. But if you guys say we got it, thank you all very much. If we got the 35 likes, that's fantastic. And we actually picked up 3 subscribers tonight. I'm very happy with that as well. Goal was 7. I always like to make the goal a little bit, kind of hard to get to. But not insurmountable, not unrealistic. And then again, not too easy, So to pick up 3 subscribers, that's great. Thank you. So Chad Green's going to come into the game. He's a righty. He's got 10 games on the season. He's got a 1.69 ERA, 10 2/3 innings, 9 strikeouts, 4 walks. He's given up 2 home runs and a 194 batting average against him. So Rutschman's going to hit from the left side of the plate. Rutsch has got more power from the right side, but I think he's got a little bit better average from the left side. He's 1 for 2 today. Needs a big hit here. Here's the first pitch. That ball's outside, but they're giving him a strike. Strike 1. 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. That pop up. Third baseman's going to make chase. I think he's got room. Yep, third baseman is there, and that's the inning. So Rutschman fouls out to the third baseman. That's your inning. 1 guy left on base. 1 hit, 1 left. 2-2, middle of the 7th. These close games are tough, man. These close games are, really tough. I think that's part of the reason why playoffs are so stressful. Because playoff games, most playoff games, not all of them, but most playoff games are close. Every pitch you're on the edge of your seat. Every at bat, you're on the edge of your seat in the playoffs. It's so stressful. It's stressful in the regular season. It's just tenfold in the playoffs. Text my wife real fast. Two game, 20 people watching again. That's been our high tonight. We got as high as 20 people tonight. Let me see 21. I want to see us beat 21 watching. We can do it, gang. We can do it. You can do it. 20 of you watching tonight, and it goes back down to 18. That fast. What? Yeah, I'm still seeing 34 likes. But that's okay. All right, so Danny Colome is in the game for the Orioles on the season. He's got a 2.74 ERA, 23 innings pitched, 24 strikeouts, 3 walks, 3 home runs. Opponents batting 163 against him. I like the walks to strikeouts are fantastic. 24 strikeouts in 23 innings with only 3 walks. So very few free passes from Danny Colome. That's what you want to see. Excuse me. I think kind of, Chris. I think they're getting there. I think we're into June now. These guys got to get it going. And I think they're getting there for sure. So Cologne's on the bump. Here's the first pitch. Strike. Good pitch. And Clement is at the plate. He's going to pinch hit Ernie Clement. 233 average on the season. 2 home runs, 7 RBI, 602 OPS. Cologne's ready. 0-1 pitch. Curveball in the dirt. 1-1. Yeah, Danny Colome was like a end of spring training, last minute trade by the Orioles. The Twins were going to release him. They traded for him. We thought he was just going to be like a throw in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul. 1-2. It was just going to be a depth guy in the minor leagues. He came in. They put him on the major league roster, and he just kind of took off. Same thing with Yennier Cano. Cano was a throw-in in the Jorge Lopez trade. And look what he's done. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. 1-2 still. Showing 36. Okay. I'm going to refresh and see if I see a different number than you guys. Hey, I do see 35. I probably don't see 36 because one of the likes is mine. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, center field. Looks like Mullins is going to get there, and he is, and that's the first out in the inning. So 1 down. So yeah, I always do a like. So one of the likes is mine. So that's probably why I don't see that like, and you guys do. But we hit our goal. Our goal was 35. I can take that out of there. Everything after that is just gravy. Thank you all very much. Our goals were 35. We made it to 35. You guys are amazing. Here's Schneider. First pitch to him. That's a strike right there. 0-1. Schneider's 1 for 3 in the game. It's funny how you work when it comes to hitting, though. 10 runs scored last night. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike. 0-2. That ball looked a little high, but we got the call. 0-2. Orioles scored 10 runs last night. Hit 4 home runs last night. Tonight they got 2 runs. Which is fine because the pitching's keeping them in the game. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Good take by Schneider. Colome is ready. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Curveball in the dirt. He checks his swing. It's a ball. Ball 2. 2-2. Good take by Schneider there. That one was, it starts out in the zone, looks good, and then it just drops off the table, but he does not swing. And he gets the count back to 2-2. Colome's got to come up with a big pitch here. You definitely don't want the leadoff hitter here getting on. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Wow, that was a really weird hack by Schneider. The ball was past him, and then he swung. He really tied him up. My goodness. 2 outs. It was like a half swing. He went like that. That was really a weird swing. So the Orioles 2 outs in the inning, And that brings Dalton Varsho to the plate. Lefty on lefty here. He's 1 for 3 in the game. First pitch. Fly ball, center field. That ball's hit pretty well. Looks like Mullins is going to get there. Oh, and they run into each other, but O'Hearn makes the catch. Goodness gracious, he just caught it. Mullins was waving him off, but O'Hearn kept going, but they did make the catch. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Top of the 8th inning coming up. That could have been trouble. Yeah, I got to be honest with you. I'm looking at the demeanor of Cedric Mullins right now, and he doesn't look like he's having fun. I mean, even on that play there, some of the guys, when they miscommunicate like that, but the catch is still made, they'll look at each other and they'll kind of smile or laugh it off. Mullins didn't look happy. And after his at-bats, he hasn't looked happy after his at-bats either. And I get it. They want to be successful all the time. But, usually these guys... So one thing I can say about the Orioles clubhouse is they're very laid back. They're very chipper. They're very high energy and fun-loving, and they smile a lot, and they seem to enjoy the game and playing, and they enjoy each other. Mullins doesn't have that look right now. He just looks like he's very, very frustrated, and he just doesn't look like he's having fun right now. And I get it. I mean, he's batting like 180 on the season. He's not producing very much at all for the Orioles. So I get it. And, for his sake, I hope he turns, and the Orioles' sake, I hope he turns it around. Center field does have priority. I agree. No, it's his call. If he says he's got it, O'Hearn's got to let him have it. I agree 100%. 100% agree with you, Jeff. I was just making an observation. He just doesn't look happy. So Yankees won 9-4 over the Twins. Phillies 2-0 over the Brewers. Red Sox 9-0 over the Braves. Rays win 5-3 over the Marlins. Rangers are winning 4-0 in the top of the 5th inning as well. So we're 2-2. Blue Jays are out hitting the Orioles. Blue Jays got 7 hits. The Orioles got 6. Ryan Mountcastle, first pitch. Outside ball 1. Could use a big hit from Mountcastle. He's 0 for 3. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside ball 2. So Green falls behind in the count. 2-0 to Mountcastle. Let's see if Mountie can do something here. Could use a big at bat right here. Ball in the gap would be really nice. 2-0 pitch. Way outside and in the dirt. Ball 3. Now, I got to be honest with you. This is where it's really a tough call. Do I allow Mountcastle on 3-0, because he is a home run type guy, to swing, or am I looking for runners? Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's a strike. He took it. Ball, strike 1, 3-1. That's where it's really a tough call. I probably would have said take this pitch. He does. It's now 3-1. Now he's got autonomy to do what he wants. He's got the green light. Here's a 3-1 pitch. A ground ball to the first baseman. Flips to the pitcher, and that's the first out. So 1 out in the inning. He hit it hard, but he hit it right at Guerrero. Guerrero flips to the pitcher, and that's the first out. That was tough. He hits that ball a little bit more down the line. It's in right field, and it's a double. But it wasn't. It was hit right at the first baseman. He makes the play. He flips to the pitcher, and you got 1 out. That's going to bring Ryan O'Hearn to the plate. O'Hearn is 2 for 3 on the game. Could use another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a foul back, 0-1. This game is getting really, really late. It's almost like one swing is going to probably win this game for somebody. I can see this being a 3-2 ending right now. 0-2 count on Ryan O'Hearn. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball, center field. Playable. Center fielder's there. He's got it. Varsho. And that's the second out. So 2 quick outs for the Orioles. Just like that. O'Hearn is out. That's going to bring Anthony Santander to the plate. Of course, Santander, first time up today, did hit a home run. Orioles are going to be looking for a big fly here if they can get it. He's 1 for 2 on the night with a walk and a home run. First pitch. Swing and a foul back. 0-1. He's ready. 0-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 1. 1-1. Santander's, here's the pitch. Nice. That's a changeup right there. Way out in front of it. 1-2. Swing and a miss. So Green gets ahead in the count. 1-2 right here. Chris Lemmer says, yeah, but you got a guy who usually plays first base, not right field. So that's where that issue is. Yeah, that's true. Talking about the O'Hearn play. 1-2 pitch. Ball high. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the first baseman. Guerrero's got it. He's going to step on the bag. That's your inning. Nothing doing for the Orioles in the top of the 8th. We're going to head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Still 2-2, folks. This is anybody's game. This is anybody's game tonight. My goodness gracious. Pitchers are making the big pitches when they've had to. All right, I'm going to stand up. I'll be right back, folks. Hang with me. 17E in here. Don't go anywhere. No, you got him. The game's in the bottom of the 8th. We're almost done. I'm back. For those of you that don't know, we do videos during the week. We have our Orioles Weekly on Mondays. That's hit or miss, but we do them a lot. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we try to get baseball videos or Orioles videos out. Thursdays and Fridays, we do Hall of Fame profile videos. So check all of that out. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. Those Hall of Fame profiles have been a lot of fun. They don't get a lot of views, but they do well. I mean, they do well enough for what, for my channel. At 626 subscribers, those Hall of Fame views are anywhere from 50 views to 150 to 200 views. For having 600 subscribers, that's not bad. I'll take it. So be sure to check out some of those Hall of Fame profiles. I think you'll like them. But I'm glad to have everybody in here. It's been a lot of fun tonight. It's been a close game. Jason says, you do what? Hall of Fame profile videos? Yeah, all the time. You should check them. I love doing them. I think they're fun. This is a really close game today, guys. I mean, obviously it's 2-2, but the Orioles had 1 or 2 chances, but nothing major. And the same for Toronto. So Yennier Cano is on the bump now. He's at the plate, and he's got Vladimir Guerrero at the plate. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0. So Guerrero against Yennier Cano. Guerrero is 0 for 3 in the game. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. On the season, 2.67 ERA for Cano, 27 innings, 23 strikeouts, 11 walks. He's given up 4 home runs. They're batting .240 against him. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball to right field. O'Hearn gives it a chase. That ball's out of play. And this is where, for me, I think the Orioles have to decide whether or not O'Hearn comes out of the game. You got somebody like an Austin Hayes who's a plus defender, who at some point, you may have to start thinking about putting some plus defenders in the game. So I don't know if they've done that or not, but I think at some point they got to think about that. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Strike right there. Strike 2. 2-2. Guerrero's not happy, but that's a strike. I think he thought it was inside. He looks frustrated, but that pitch is a strike. Okay, so Hayes is in the game. Hayes, Stowers, and Mullins in the outfield. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Vlad Guerrero. Ground ball to the shortstop. Gunners up. Throw to first. In time. Got to give Guerrero credit. He's hustling down the line. He's making these routine ground balls look close. So 1 out in the bottom of the 8th inning. That's going to bring Bo Bichette to the plate. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate you saying that, buddy. Yeah, I enjoy the profile videos. I've learned a lot, too, about players that I knew nothing about. So here's Bichette. His first pitch to him. Outside corner. Called a ball. That should have been a strike. Bichette's 1 for 3. He had a double in the 6th inning last time up. But he was stranded at third. Here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a called strike right there on the outside corner. 1-1. Cionel Perez is warming in the bullpen. Oh, we went down to 34 likes. What? Give me that like back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul. 1-2. See, look, you guys, you're killing me, man. Now I got to put that back up there because we didn't hit the goal. It went down to 34. Which is, I'm just kidding, guys. It's fine. Certainly not the end of the world. So Cano ahead in the count. 1-2 here now. Got to make a big pitch. Big pitch right here. He's at the belt. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. That ball was way outside. And Bichette just chases. Not even close. And that's strike 3. 2 down in the inning. That ball didn't even start over the plate. I don't know what he was swinging at. So that's 2 outs in the inning. That's going to bring George Springer to the plate. Springer's a very tough hitter. Here's first pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. I mean, you guys remember the days back when Springer was with Houston. This guy was a 35 home run guy. He's 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. I don't know what happened to Springer. He doesn't put up the power numbers like he used to. I don't know if it's injuries or if I don't know what it is. So again, you got him 0-2 now. No strikes needed here. Swing and a miss. He got him. Yennier Cano comes in, does the job. 1, 2, 3 with the heart of the lineup up. We're going to head to the top of the 9th inning. Gang, this is a 2-2 game. Holy macaroni. What an inning. He gets Vlad Guerrero, Bo Bichette, and George Springer. And again, we got 20 people watching. That's been our highest tonight. We're back up to 35 likes. We'll see if it's staying back down to 18. What happened? Come on, man. Oh, Chris, you think I don't think he's that old, dude. Springer's not, he can't be that old. I'm going to look him up. I guess he is. He's 34. Okay. For some reason, I didn't think Springer was that old, but he is. He's 34 years old. Okay. He's older than I thought. So he's definitely past his prime at this point. I just didn't think Springer was that old. No, he's 34. I just looked him up. 34. Yeah, but he's not there yet, but he's 34 for now. So they've done a lot of refurbishing of the Rogers Center. That stadium looks totally different now. I was watching the first game of the series when they were showing the ballpark. I'm like, is that the same stadium? It just looked different. But they've done a lot of upgrades to the Rogers Center. It looks nice, though. So Yimi Garcia's in the game. He's pitched really well for them this year. Big, tall right-hander. 1.57 ERA, 23 innings pitched, 29 strikeouts with 7 walks. Opponents are batting 130 against this guy. Power pitcher here. We'll see what the Orioles can do. Orioles got stepping to the plate. Jordan Westberg, first pitch. There's a strike. Curveball on the inside corner. 0-1. Westberg 0 for 3 on the night. Not having a good night at the plate. Let's see if he can get a hit here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball. Left field. Looks like it's going to be playable. Yep, left fielder's got it. That's first out. Top of the 9th inning. 1 out. Hey! And we got the 21 people watching. Woohoo! That's the most we've had tonight. 21 of you in here. Even if it's for a second, there's 21 of you here. That's awesome. Thanks, gang. 36 likes, too. So Stowers is going to step to the plate. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to Stowers. Outside, ball 1, 96 miles an hour. We got the 21. We're down to 19. Now we're down to 17. But we got the 21. We got there. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ball high, ball 2. 2-0. So Garcia, he's a power pitcher. He does from time to time walk batters. 2-0 pitch. There's a curveball on the inside or outside corner. Strike. 2-1. Jeff Connon says, let's go O's. Help my DraftKings account. Yeah, I agree, Jeannie. The Orioles need a run here, man. Stowers steps out. Calls time. 2-1 count. Garcia's ready. Stowers is ready. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a foul. 2-2. That's a ball. That's ball 3 if he doesn't swing. It's a ball low and outside, and Stowers offers at it and fouls it off. So 2-2. Not looking good for the O's, man. It's tough to win these games. And a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He just blew it by him. 97 on the outside corner, and Stowers cannot catch up to it. That's 2 outs in the inning. He just basically said, here it is, hit it, and he couldn't. Why, I think at this point, Chris, we just need one big swing. Against this guy, I don't know if we could put several hits together. So Mullins is up. What a way to break out. Would be nice right here. Here's first pitch to Mullins. Oh, that ball's outside. He called it a strike. That ball's high and outside, but the umpire calls it strike 1. Yes, the light goal has been met. Wow. 0-1 count to Mullins. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul ball down the first baseline. 0-2, just like that to Cedric Mullins. So Mullins against Garcia is 3 for 7, and the 3 hits he has are 3 doubles. So he does have some success against this guy. And of course, Toronto's playing in the pool. Third baseman is basically playing shortstop. So 0-2 count to Mullins. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside. And Mullins is not happy. It was close. It's probably a strike. But he lets it go, and it's a called strike 3. That's your inning. Gang, we're heading to the bottom of the 9th inning. You might be seeing some free baseball here. Jeez. Orioles are being out hit 7-6. But doesn't matter if you're out hit. It's the runs that count. And Craig Kimbrell's coming into the game for the Orioles. It's his job to just keep it right there, 2-2. We can get it to the extra innings, and we'll start the 10th inning, obviously, with that ghost runner at second base. And you'll have a shot. We'll see. I don't know. But you got to get past this inning. Got to get the leadoff guy. I think it's one of those things, I always say this, when it comes to these relief pitchers, more than anything else, is when you got games this late, bottom of the ninth, tie game, it's extremely important to get ahead in the count. Because late in games like this, guys are looking to protect the plate as best they can. They tend to chase a little bit more late in games. So he needs to get ahead. It's just that simple. And it's easier said than done. I get it. It's all about execution. But you got to get ahead in the counts. I don't either, really, Victor. You're putting a guy at second base to start the inning that shouldn't really be there. He didn't earn it. And then if you get a base hit and he scores, is it really an RBI? Is it really a run scored? It's the weirdest thing. But I know why they did it. We all know why they did it. They don't want these games going 15, 16, 17 innings. They're trying to speed the game up. They're trying to keep it from having. But I still don't agree with it. It takes away from the game, the purity of the game. That's not what the game is about. Shoot, I remember, what was it, 2 years ago? If you had a doubleheader, the second game was only 7 innings. You guys remember that? It was nuts. Anyway, Craig Kimbrell's on the mound. Justin Turner's at the plate. First pitch. Right there. Strike one. It does feel like Little League. I agree. Kimbrell set. 0-1 pitch to Justin Turner. Swing and a miss. Strike two. He's got him in the hole just like that. And that's what I'm talking about. 28 watching. That's amazing. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, I hope you subscribe. Hit the like button. We hit our goal of likes. Getting close to our goal on subs. 0-2 count to Justin Turner. Kimbrell set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul back. Kimbrell's going to do it again. It'll be Turner, Kirk, Connor Falefa. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul again. He's thrown nothing but fastballs to Justin Turner. Now, it's going to be difficult to go off speed here because his bat's been, he's speeding up. He's sped up the bat at this point. If you leave a pitch hanging, this game's going to be over. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball to center field. That ball's going to get down. I'm sorry, to right field. That ball's going to get down. Base hit. So a leadoff base hit on an 0-2 count for Justin Turner. And that's bad execution by Craig Kimbrell there. And Turner's going to be pitch run for. That ball's right down the middle of the plate on an 0-2 count. Absolutely no need to be putting a pitch right there. Good piece of hitting by Justin Turner, but bad. So Kevin Biggio is going to run. He's got some speed, and he can steal off of. Runners can run off of Kimbrell. He's long to the plate. Here's Kirk. First pitch to him. Ball one outside. Just bad execution by Kimbrell there. I mean, you got an 0-2 count on a hitter. You got to throw a ball. You can't. He put it right down the middle. And Justin Turner just serves it in the right field. And now you got speed on the bases. He doesn't hold runners well. There he goes. Swing and a foul. And that's to the Orioles' advantage there. See, if I'm Kirk, he's got to let that pitch go and let him get into scoring position. See, that's not good awareness on Alejandro Kirk's part there. He got a good jump. He's going to steal the base. and you foul it off. Now he's got to go back. Kimbrel throws over to first. He's back. Victor says, I used to go to Mets Banner Day double headers. They played those games right after the next one. The folks with the banners were done. Game 2 started. Oh, back to first again. Oh, they had him. He threw it away. Oh, he was picked off, and Mountcastle can't hold on to it, and the ball goes into right field, and now he's at second base anyway. He literally had him. He didn't even get back to the bag. Mountcastle went to tag him and lost the ball. And the ball rolls into the foul ground down the right field line, and now there's a man on second with nobody out and a 1-1 count. Oh, my goodness gracious. And now, Kirk, all you need is a base hit and the game's over. Who's up after Kirk? Connor Falefa, who's 1 for 3. I don't know. Personally, I mean, I guess you got a 1-1 count on this guy. It's the bottom of the 9th. Do you walk him to set up the double play to try to get 2 outs? Because if you walk him and put him on first, he doesn't mean anything anyway. The only guy that matters is the guy at second. But at least if you walk him, you set up a force at any base and a possible double play. But they're not. They're not going to do it. They're going to pitch to him. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Kirk. Swinging a fly ball, right field. It's hit deep. Stowers has got it. That's going to tag the runner. And just like that, they've got a man on third with 1 out. So the winning run is at third base. Connor Falefa is going to come to the plate. After him is going to be Kiermaier. I think the Orioles are going to walk Falefa, put him on first base, and pitch to Kiermaier to try to get the double play and get out of the inning. Well, let's see. No, they're going to pitch to him. So man on third. The Orioles are going to play the infield in. Kimbrel's got to make a. He's got to bear down now. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball, foul. 0-1. Again, what it comes down to for these guys a lot of times that upsets me is it's all about execution in certain points of counts, knowing what you need to throw. So here's the 0-1 pitch to Connor Falefa. Swinging a fly ball, right field. That's going to do it. That's it. It's over Stowers' head. That's going to score the guy from third base. And that's it, folks. Big hit for Connor Falefa. Again, another ball right over the middle of the plate. Lets him elevate it, and that's the ball game. And it's a walk-off, just like that. Hey, that happens, though. Final score, Toronto 3, Orioles 2. Toronto 9, 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 6 men left. Orioles 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, 6 men left. $100 million productions. Welcome in. That's a real strategy coaches try. Walk on purpose for 2 outs. Well, again, it depends on it. Well, I guess the strategy that they went with didn't work, did it? He gave up the hit, and they lost the game. So yeah, I mean, you try to set up the double play, in my opinion, absolutely, because the way they tried to do it didn't work. But anyway, 100 million productions. Welcome in. Yeah, sorry, Jeff. Anyway. Hey, it happens. Not going to win every game. Even teams that win 100 games, they got to lose 62 times. Bill Wahlberg, welcome in. Go Beavs. I don't know what that is, but welcome in, Bill. Good to have you here. Hey, gang, thanks for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Appreciate all the new folks coming in, new subscribers. Appreciate you guys being here as well. And 100 million productions. I appreciate you very much, but you are gone. That's the one thing we don't do here, folks. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a good time. But if you're going to come in and be mean and rude and sarcastic, I'm going to hide you. Because I'm just here to have fun. I'm not here I mean, if I make subs, that's great. But I'm here to have fun. But good game. Toronto did what they had to do to win the game. The Orioles didn't. Good execution on their part. Kimbrel James has his moments. You're right. I mean, He has his moments there. He didn't execute tonight. Bad pitches in bad spots. And it cost us. It cost us the game tonight, James. So your point is taken for sure. But, I think the Orioles are going to have to live and die with him. I really do. I think they're going to have to live and die with him. But anyway, Mods, great job. Appreciate y'all being here. Hope to see y'all soon. Look out for those Hall of Fame profiles tomorrow. They're going to be great. I hope you guys can join us for those. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other, everybody. Have a great night. Appreciate you being here. Bye now.